ドラゴンエイジインクイジションやっていきます。さあ前回ようやくスカイホールドにやってきたところなんですが、ちょっと仲間とざーっと会話していきましょう。ブル話した、カサンドラ話した。ちょっとここ行ってみよう。補給係。あれまだ開いてない？もしかして階層の違いじゃないよね。上とかじゃないよね。そうなんかな。ここは開いてるな。
Here, tell the commander that this is the perfect spot for the armory.
Yes, ma'am. Right away.
はーい。ここは後で武器庫になるよね。暗いな。まだ何もないね。ここ後でコールが来るでしょ確か。違ったっけ。ここがでかいのよ。また一応ファストトラベルできるけどさ、そこじゃないのね。違うな多分。できてないな多分。できてない。オッケー。次セラ話した、ブラック話した、ビビエン話した、カレンと話し行こう。カレンさんはあそこだ。死んでる。寝てんのかこれ。どう見ても死んでるでしょこれ。あ、外科医。
Here at last. Praise the Maker, this fortress keeps us safe.
外科医登場。なんだこれ。
Inquisitor? Is there something I can do for you? I should really focus my attention on the injured.
負傷者多いのか。
Do we have many injured men?
Fewer by the day. Most grievously injured did not survive the journey to Skyhold. As for the rest, they either heal or... I try to make the passing painless.
あなたは新顔か。
I haven't seen you before.
The commander brought me up from the refugee camps. I'd been helping the pilgrims in simple ways. Setting broken bones, simple amputations and such. We need all the help we can get.
魔導士がいるだろ
You aren't a mage. Shouldn't we let the mage healers deal with this?
Magic can't cure everything, and we shouldn't rely on it. Science, your worship, is the way of the future. Good health isn't magic, it's diet, exercise, and a balance of the humors.
As you were.
Your worship.
う。こいつじゃないか前回言ってたスパイって。なんか怪しくない？新顔で今までいなかったやつ。お、なんだ入り口にめっちゃ人いる。押し寄せてきてんのか難民が。入れてくれって。大丈夫？全員魔導士やん。全員は入れないよ。残念ながら。お、カレンさん。
Yes, Commander.
お、何の話？
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
なんだこれ真っ暗になって見えないですけど。
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well.
いやいやいやいやいやいやいや。
Now.
おかしいやろこれ。
We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon.
何も見えませんで。
With some warning, we might have.
どうなってるんですか。 フリーズした？これなんか会話の選択肢でも出てんじゃないこれ。進まないけど。なんなのこれ。もう強制終了しかないんじゃないこれ。ちょっと待って。これもう強制終了以外ないですね。完全にバグってますね。落としました。あ、ちょっと待って。クラウドとなんかちょっと大丈夫かな。同期できなくて戻されたりしないよね。落としました。何これ。起動中。ロード。大丈夫か？何なの一体何が起きたの？いくで ?3、2、1、ドン。
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well.
やば、何これ。
Now. We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have.
ちょっと落としますか。こういうバグあんの？ちょっと調べてみようか。ドラゴンエイジ、インクイジション、カレンの綴りがわかんない。R か L か。カレンの、あ、CULL ムービーブラックアウト。カレンブラックスクリーンのスポイラー。何これ。あなたが移動した後にカレンの最初の会がほとんどないからで右隅のアイコンが表示されます。モデレーターからなんかディスプレイ変更。ああ、なるほど。そういうことか。はい、わかった。多分ね、俺がウィンドウモードにしてるのが多分原因だと思う。あ、出た。今出たわ。ちょっと待って。
Is everything all right?
If Corypheus,
ちょっと待っ
we
て。
will not run from here, Inquisitor. We needed a leader.
ちょっと一回カットから。これが原因か。ロード。どうやらスクリーンモードが原因みたい。まあなんかありそうだよね。確かにね。フルスクリーンにします。はい。 はい。あ、フルスクリーンにしたらヌルヌルになったわ。今までちょっと微妙にカクついてたのに。マジか、今更知ったわ、それ。だいぶ、めっちゃヌルヌルになった。なんか重いなって思ってたんですよね。微妙に。うわ、めっちゃヌルヌル。はい。
Send men
いや
to
いやい
scout
や
the
いやいやいや
area.
いや
We need to know what's out there.
関係ないよ。全然
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
何を言ってるか分かんないんです
I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now.
何なのこのバグ。ちょっとフォーラムですねこれ。モッドインストールしてますかとか聞いてる人に、いやしてないよモッドなんて。
Could never prepare for an archdemon or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have.
フルスクリーンをオフにして一回オンにしてなんか繰り返したらいいとか書いてる人いますね。いや関係ないわ。逆にウィンドウモードにした方がいい場合あるのかなこれ。しばらく経つとなんか出てきたね。さっきね出てきたね。男をゲームオブザイヤーエディションを入手して、ウィンドウを再消化し、ウィンドウモードでプレイし、自然に、まだ黒いですと。モッドなんか入れてないんだけどな。ディスプレイを変更しよう。これで通常は修正されます。あ、カットシーンが発生する原因となるキャラと別のキャラと話してもう一回やってみたいって書いてますね。まあ確かにね。それもありそうだよね。戻らないわ。今回。落とすしかないのこれ。落とします。うわーちょっともう起動しています。でもウィンドウモードだとさ、そのなんか OBS とかをさ、ちょっとこう触ったりするときにさ、ちょっとしづらいんだよね。フルスクリーンだと。今までめっちゃ調子良かったのにね。バグなんか一切なかったのに。CTD もなかったのに。何なんだろう。じゃあカレン後回しにしますか。ただフルスクリーンだったらめっちゃヌルヌルになりましたね。これどうしたらいいんだろう。ほらめっちゃぬるいわ。ちょっと疑似的なスクリーンですね。水滴漏気切った方がいいのかな。いやほらこれだと重いんですよね。なんか引っかかる感じあるんだよな。これ何なんだろう。垂直漏気切ってみようか。あんま変化ない。コールを探すってありますね。これやるか先に。コールを探す。忘れられた少年。これ行きましょう。ここにいますね。セーブ。ここにいるのかコールは。あ、今回 OK。
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
It is a demon.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
彼は我々を助けたんだ。どう複雑なんだ。もし彼が悪魔なら出て行かせる。彼は助けてくれたんだ、私を。
Cole warned us about Corypheus at Haven. He saved a lot of lives.
And what will its help cost? How many lives will this demon later claim?
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But you claim Cole looks like a young man. Is it possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
はい。憑依について教えて。
In my studies, demons either possessed something from this world, or were summoned and bound. They almost never look like something you'd mistake for a person.
Normally you'd be correct. But Cole has willfully manifested in human form without possessing anyone.
天の亀裂の悪魔たちはどうなんだ。
The demons who came through the breach, or through the rifts, weren't possessing anything.
These demons were drawn through against their will, driven mad by this world. But Cole predates the breach. From what we can tell, he has lived here for months, perhaps years. He looks like a young man. For all intents and purposes, he is a young man. It is remarkable.
彼を排除する。彼と話してみよう。
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
If none of us remember him, he could be anywhere.
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
大丈夫か？それは困ったな。やめるんだ。
You're feeling their pain.
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes, but here is where I can help. Every breath slower, like lying in a warm bath, sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain, dry, scraping, thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
友好的な精霊なのか？何者なんだ？悪魔だからな。悪魔だからだな。
You're using your powers as a spirit to help people.
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
ここに残り協力してくれ。出ていくんでいます。今まで右がさ、勧誘だったのに、今回逆になってますね。危うく追い出すとこでしたね。はい。
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt, the helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
彼の苦しみを終わらせてやるんだ。彼にチャンスを与えるんだ。彼にチャンスを与えてあげて。
You say he won't die for hours yet, but you can't know that for certain.
His body is failing.
He could recover, or the healers could find another way to help him.
How do you know?
I don't, and neither do you. That's part of life.
Try. I want to stay.
コールの大きく上昇。オッケー。セービング。
Somewhat off color today, Inquisitor? An excess of bile, perhaps. Might I bleed you, or offer a herbal tonic? Try not to touch the leeches. They are quite delicate. A word to the wise. When all else fails, amputate. Ah, excuse the smells in the infirmary. Someone spilled their guts not an hour ago. Literally. Inquisitor.
無駄にセリフが多いな。頼んますせ、今回は。あ、コールいるやん、まだ。お願いしますせ。3、2、1、GO。
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
ちょっと。
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well.
やば。何このバグ。ちょっとウィンドウモードにしてみようか。これまでやってないから。
Could never prepare for an archdemon or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have.
いや、ちょっと強制終了するしかないか、これ。何これ。ちょっと止めました。あれ、終わらない。終わった。何が原因なのこれ。今起動しております。同じ症状が出てる人がいないんで、完全におまかんでしょうね、多分。いや、いないことはないけど、さっきフォーラムに書いてる人いたけど、そこまでなんか多いって感じでもなかったですね。あなただけですみたいに書き込んでる人いたんで。モッドなんて入れてないんだけどな。一切入れてないんだけどな。整合化チェックした方がいいかな。フルスクリーンでいきます。ウィンドウモードでいきます。はい。今、ウィンドウモードになってます。OBS 上では変わってないけど。いきます。ドン。 あ、
Send
あ、
men
いけ
to
た。
scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well.
いけましたわ。
We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
ただこれがさ、俺がウィンドウモードにしたのが良かったのか、たまたまなのか分かんないよね。横に黒い線出てるの分かります？これ多分ウィンドウモードにしてるからですね、多分。状況が悪かっただけだ。仕事を止めることはないのか。何か問題か。いや、状況が悪かっただけだとか言ってたら次も同じミスしちゃいますからね。運が悪かっただけさとかで済ましてたらね、ダメでしょ。事前に知ることができたら、あるいは仕事を辞めることはないのか、仕事を止めることはないのか。どういうことこれ。何か問題か。聞いておこうか。何か問題でもあったのかと。
Is everything all right?
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
ヘイブンで何人失った？
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but it's improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
良い指導者になれればいいんだが、称号にはまだなれない。では働いてくれるのか？そうですね。これかな。働いてくれるのか？
You report to me now. Would that be a problem?
I was brought on to oversee the Inquisition's forces and offer military advice. That hasn't changed. We needed a leader, and you have proven yourself.
あなたの助言を信じよう。仕切り直しだ。二度と失敗できない。あなたの助言を信じるよ。
You responded quickly to the attack on Haven. Without that, so many more would have died. I'm grateful for any help you can give.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word.
OK。じゃあ、モード戻しますよ。これが功を奏したんかな。はい、横線なくなりましたね。もし同じ症状に出くわした場合は試してみてください。何かの参考になれば。
At your service.
誰かと付き合ってるのかな。他に知っておくべきことはどれについて教えて。
Is there anything I should know?
Repairs to Skyhold's fortifications are progressing. Our scouts report no immediate threats in the surrounding area. We are fortunate Solus knew of this place.
Is there anything I should know?
I'd gotten used to mages disliking me on principle. Vivienne's views on Templars are surprisingly traditional.
Is there anything I should know?
Sarah brought me a piece of cake. She thought I looked hungry.
Why are you telling me this?
Because it was either an act of kindness or a trap. I was hoping you knew which.
それは罠です。食べない方がいいです。
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
Are you satisfied with the Inquisition's forces?
Our soldiers are well disciplined and committed to the cause. The mages submitted to our authority as promised. They seem willing to help however they can.
これ変わることあんのかな、レリアナとか。
How do you like working with Liliana?
The Inquisition would not exist without her. I may not always agree with her methods, but she's more passionate about our cause than anyone. Cassandra may have declared the Inquisition publicly, but Liliana is just as responsible for its formation.
変わってないわ。ちょっと
Another time then.
コールさ
Roderick was sorry before he died.
ん、なんでよ。彼の話はやめろ。何を後悔してたの？それを聞けて嬉しいよ。ロデリックを知ってた？
I wasn't aware you and Roderick were acquainted.
He was hurt. Red inside from the Templar, but red outside from the Templar too. Needed help to walk. Limping, light, leaning on the young like old Pepe when the road was icy. He called me a fine young man. He said he was sorry for what he did to you.
彼を殺してないといいが、もう死んだでしょ、もう途中で。
You didn't try to
え
end his suffering, did you?
No. He was dying already, and he welcomed it. The pain wasn't too much. He saw it at the end. Loving light, open arms. On Dras Day, taking him home. He was happy. And sorry.
それを聞けて嬉しいよ。何を後悔してたの？
Did he tell you why he was sorry?
Blood everywhere. Monsters, madness, dying. We're all dying. The herald stands against it, and heads turn. Desperate and simple. Pure. Voices in the chantry. Years since I'd sung this song and felt it flowing through me. But this is real. This is real. So long since I'd felt it. Falling, flying, faith. And I fought him. Make her forgive me. I hope I did enough.
ちょっと待ちなさい。聞いただけやんけ。
Roderick was sorry before he died.
I what?
He was needed. He called me a fine young man. He said he was sorry for what he did to you.
それを聞けて嬉しいよねって言ったら従うんじゃないこれ。
Roderick was a pebble in the Inquisition's boot. A little
いや
more
そう
seems only fair.
そうだよな。
Blood everywhere. Monsters. The herald sta voices in the so long since
いやそんな死んだ人を悪く言いたくないんで俺は。死んで当然だみたいな。
Roderick was sorry before he died.
I what?
He called me a fine young man. He said he would
Did he tell you?
blood everywhere. The herald voices so long.
はい。
He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
過去の話をしてほしい。テンプル規制について話そう。過去審問会について話そう。
I'd like to talk about what happened to you before we met.
Before you, Reese was my friend. He showed me I was wrong to kill the mages. I thought I was helping them. Then he and Evangeline went to Adamant, and I went with them. I was worried Evangeline would hurt Reese. We found out dangerous things. It scared Seeker Lambert, and he scared the mages. It started the rebellion. Seeker Lambert told me what I was. Reese couldn't look at me. I ran until I found more Templars. That's all.
反乱の時にいたの？アダマントに行ったのか？リースは友人だったのか？魔導士を殺したのか？探求騎士ランベルト誰だ？
You said Seeker Lambert told you what you were.
I'm hiding Reese from him, but he chants words and sees. I won't let you hurt Reese. My nose explodes, a shower of blood. Just another parasite that's wormed its way into our world, feeding off all the things you can't have. What we found at Adamant made him angry. We were the first rock rolling at the top of a mountain. He had to stop us. He killed so many. He didn't care. Cold, corrupt. So I came and killed him.
探求騎士の砦に行ったのはなぜだ？
If you hated Seeker Lambert, why go to the Seeker Fortress?
Because he was right. I was a demon. I saw demons at Adamant. They put people in the dark, in the old hurts. I didn't want to be that. I heard the old songs of the Templars at Val Royeaux and followed them. If I forgot, fought, fell to felling, Templars would kill the demon. I wouldn't hurt anyone again.
あれなんだ鐘が鳴ってる。反乱の時いたの？
What was the spire like when the Mage Rebellion started?
Dead and dying, begging and bloody. Some wanted freedom, some peace, some war. Some wanted it all to stop. Evangeline was a Templar, but she helped Reese help the others. She set them free. Adrian was a mage, but she killed mages to force the fight. She wanted blood. Reese just wanted to help, to stop people hurting. Maybe that's why he saw me.
リースは友人だったの？
What can you tell me about Reese?
He was a mage. He saw me when most couldn't, and he remembered. He helped me, and I watched over him. I worried Evangeline would hurt him. She was a Templar, but she didn't like hurting. When I left, she stayed. Now she watches over him. They should have been with the rebels. Maybe they ran away together instead. Neither of them like killing.
彼らを見つけることもできるよ。
If you like, I could use the resources of the Inquisition to locate your friend.
No. If they are alive and safe, they should stay away. The last time he saw me, he didn't want to look at me. He saw a monster. Let him forget.
魔導士を殺したの？
What did you mean when you said you killed mages?
Some of the mages of the Spire wanted to die. Too sad, too scared, too much.
もう上級クラスアンロックされてんのかな？
A ghost.
ちょっと早く見たい。
Fading in the fade. When I came to them, they could see me. I used the knife to set them free. When Reese found out, he made me stop, made me understand. There were other ways to help. I didn't know.
彼らを解放してやっただけだ。過ちを犯したな。人殺しだな。これどれ選んでも盛りそうじゃない。助ける方法は他にもあった。僕は知らなかったんだ。これはダメでしょ。解放してやっただけだって言ったら肯定することになっちゃうからね、人殺しをね。まあ済んだことをね、これ責めてもしょうがないんで、もうこれしかないでしょ、もう。これでいきます。
You wanted to free them.
You
shouldn't be ashamed of that.
I am. I didn't know. I could have helped more if I'd known. If I hadn't been so... me. It was wrong. I was wrong. If I start again...
ちょっと待てや、ちょっともう。こんな終わったことをさ、過ちを犯したとか言われたら、俺だったらイラッとするわ。
He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut. Before you, then we found... Seeker Lambert told me what I was. Reese could...
You said...
Just a... But he killed so many. He...
If you hate...
Because I didn't... If I forgot, fought, fell to felling, Templars would...
What was the...
Dead. Event... Adrian... Reese just wanted to help.
What can you...
He was... She... They should have been with the rebels.
If you like...
The lot... Let him forget. Some of... I didn't... There were other ways.
これかじゃあ過ちを犯したな。これで上がるのかもしかして。
It sounds like you didn't know what you were doing.
No, I killed people. I knew. I just thought I had to. They were hurting, helpless, haunted. It was all I could do. It was wrong. I was wrong. If I start again, you or Cassandra or Cullen need to kill me.
What can you tell me about Adamant Fortress?
It is old, full of sadness and pain. It should be torn down. The veil is thin. We found a demon there. It had touched a man and made him real again. It scared Reese and Evangeline. The man wasn't supposed to be real. Then the demon found us. It put me back in the cupboard on the bad day. Reese and Evangeline saved me.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
あ、作戦リース探すなって言ってなかった。でも相変わらず回りくどい言い方すんな。直訳の分かりづれ。
I can talk with you.
テンプル騎士について。
I'd like to talk with you about Templars.
They're heavy with forgotten songs, like Varric. Some of them are too loud. It's hard to stay near them. Cullen is softer, but demons asked questions that hurt him. Evangeline was kinder. I want to explain, but Reese's mother spoke to spirits, but not to him. Then she died for a Templar he loved. Words just bounce off the edges.
彼らのことどう思う？
What's your general opinion of Templars?
Some like hurting mages. It makes them happy, or less afraid, or dreams again. Woke up shaking, stalking the ground for one who looks like her. Always some rule being broken. But not all Templars listen when whispers crawl around inside them. They try to protect people, like Cullen. The good ones remember that mages are people.
テンプル騎士をどう感じてる？
Can you tell me more about how the Templars feel to you?
They feel older than they look. They've been changed, and their bodies are incomplete now. The lyrium helps, but their bodies always want to connect to something older, bigger than they are. That's why they block magic. They reach for that other thing, and magic has no room to come in. Like when I listen to Varric.
赤いテンプルについては？
Can you tell me more about how the Red Templars are different?
The red lyrium is different, darker, daggers under the skin. It eats you inside until you're nothing. They hear a different song. The song behind the door old whispers want opened. They are dead and dark and done.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know? Stomach full of mantras, she burns like a beacon, faith aflame to bring succor for a seeker.
審問会について。
I'd like to talk with you about the Inquisition.
I don't understand it. People talk like it's a person, but it's not even a thing. A dagger can be a way to let pain out, but even if it isn't, it's still a dagger. The Inquisition isn't real unless it has something real to make it. It's like a spirit.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
ちょっと見てみよう。カサンドラ、まだ解放されてないか。いつ解放されるのだろうか。で、コール終わり、ビビエンヌ、ブラックウォール終わりでしょ。地下。ここな、そうか、地下があるのか。なんかあったよね、クラフトできる場所ね。そこ行ってみますか。お、上になんかめっちゃ集まってる。ソラスとドリアンとレリアナ。ジョゼフィーヌは話した。ちょっと作戦終わったんじゃない？もう。ちょっと話してる間にやりたいので、やりますか、ちょっと。無駄に長い会話の間に作戦終わらしたいので。あ、バリクさん、カサンドラさんが新作を期待してるそうです。ちょっとこれ聞いとくか。ジャーナルのこれやな。後ろめたい喜び。スペシャルがあるな。個人的な質問。レッドリリウム、コリーフィスに聞けるスペシャル。カサンドラが本を欲しがってるぞ。
Cassandra is waiting for the next issue of Swords and Shields.
I must have heard that wrong. It sounded like you just
あ、
said that
それ言うなって言われたんだっ
Cassandra
た。
liked books.
やば。 驚いてるようだな。熱烈なファンだそうだ。そう言っただろう。熱烈なファンだそうだ。
She's a pretty big fan, in fact.
Are we talking about the same Cassandra? Tall, grumpy seeker, like stabbing things? Wait, did you say the romance serial? Huh. She'll be waiting for a while then. I haven't finished it and wasn't planning to. That book is easily the worst I've ever written. The last issue barely sold enough to pay for the ink.
カサンドラが気に入ってるんだ。そこまでひどいはずがない。贈り物として必要なんだよ。だから恥ずかしがってたのか。カサンドラは気に入ってるんだよ。
Well, Cassandra seems to be hooked on it.
And I honestly thought a hole in the sky was the weirdest thing that could happen. So, you want me to finish writing the latest issue of my worst serial for Cassandra? Oh, that's such a terrible idea. I have to do it. On one condition. I get to be there when you give her the book.
それダメだよ。断ろう。それはダメだ。
I don't think that's a good idea.
Then you better find something else to give the seeker. Need something?
本を欲しがってるんだよ、カサンドラが。
Cassandra is waiting for the next issue of Swords and Shields.
I'll only finish the book for you if I get to be there when you deliver it.
いいよ、じゃあ。
You've got a deal.
I'll get to work then. You know, the fact that the book is terrible just makes it more worthwhile somehow.
オッケー、渡せ。なった。
Need something?
ホークについて聞きたい。
I've read your tale of the champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
何もないんですけど。何これ。何のための選択肢な。
Carry on.
ひでえ。
Need something?
個人的な質問じゃなくてコリー・ヒュースについて教え
What can
て。
you tell me about this Corypheus?
I'm not exactly an expert, but ask away and I'll answer what I can.
やつをどこで見つけたの？
How did you first encounter him?
A few years
2でもラスボスだったんかな。
from a Carter clan that went rogue. They were sending assassins after the Hawk family. We tracked them to a rune in the Vimarks. It turned out to be a trap. Once you went far enough into the rune, there was a magic barrier that kept you from going back. The whole thing was a prison the Grey Wardens were using to hold what they thought was a powerful darkspawn.
なぜ彼らは奴を殺さなかったんだ。奴は何なんだ。もう死んでるはずだと思ってた。奴何なの？悪魔なの？ダー
He
ク
looks
スポーン
like
な
some sort
の？
of blighted creature, but he speaks. What is he exactly?
The wardens who imprisoned him thought he was just a darkspawn. But you heard him ranting. He claims he's a magister. One who assaulted the Golden City, what, more than 1,000 years ago? It seems crazy, but if he's telling the truth, he's one of the people who caused the blights.
奴をどこで見つけたって聞いたよね、さっき。
How did you first encounter him?
A few years back, I was
聞
dealing
い
with
たやん、それ。
They were sending a sat. It turned out the whole thing was a prison the Grey Wardens were using.
なぜ彼らは奴らを殺さなかった？殺
I've
したって
never
言って
heard
たよ
of
ね。
wardens locking up darkspawn. Why wouldn't they just kill him and be done with it?
I don't think they could. From what we saw in there, Corypheus can control wardens somehow. They couldn't attack him. The wardens locked him up because there was nothing else they could do.
不死か。神に近い存在なのか。もう死んでるはずだと言ってたが。
You and Hawk both said before he was supposed to be dead.
He was dead. We killed him. The only way for us to escape the prison Corypheus was trapped in was to go through him. We weren't going to just leave the door to his prison open behind us and hope he was dead. We made sure.
All right, I think that's enough about Corypheus.
No problem.
オッケー。
Need something?
個人的な質問。
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also
何も
inclined.
ない。
Thanks, Varric.
No problem. Need something?
もうないか。あ、オッケ
Carry on.
ー。よし。ここはまだ通れないけど、これ壊せんじゃないこれ。 あ、そうか、今ここの中では攻撃できないのか。ソラスさん、絵描いてんじゃない？絵。壁画やってるやん。
What was this place? So much room for whatever was here.
これストーリーが進むと増えていくんかね。まだ何もないのか。これ1で全然見てなかったんだよな。いつの間にかなんか壁画が完成してて、って思ったんですけどね。多分少しずつ増えていくんでしょうね、多分ね。フェードに関する書籍、モンテリア、修道士、ジェニティビーが書いた本を読んでる。その本書いたやつより詳しいんじゃない？
Greetings.
コリー・ヒュースについて教えて、あなたについて教えて。
I'm interested in what you told me of yourself and your studies. If you have time, I'd like to hear more.
You continue to surprise me. All right, let us talk. Preferably somewhere more interesting than this.
え、マジか。エリチェン入るとは思わなかったな。うわ、またちょっと時間かかってるぞこれ。またウィンドウモードかこれ。びっくりした。ヘイブンかと思った。ヘイブン、ヘイブンやんこれ。
Haven is familiar. It will always be important to you.
We talked about that already.
まだあるの街。
I sat beside you while you slept, studying the anchor.
お前の横でその怒りを調べていた。寝てる間。感謝する。時間は変わらなかった。時間はかからなかったろうな。ね、私のためじゃない。感謝する。
I'm glad someone was watching over me.
You were a mystery. You still are. I ran every test I could imagine. Searched the Fade, yet found nothing. Cassandra suspected duplicity. She threatened to have me executed as an apostate if I didn't produce results.
ちょっと待って。なんでソラスが戦闘用の服着てんの？戦闘あるんじゃない？もしかして。っていうかさ、これさ、もしかしてまだヘイブンがある時に起きるイベントなんじゃない？じゃないとおかしいでしょ。ヘイブンがあんの。なだれにだって飲み込まれたよね。大丈夫これ？バグってない？そうはさせない。いつもそういう結果が出たんだな。私結果が出せなければすると言われた。そんなことはさせないよ。
I would never have agreed to that.
You were in no position to argue. You were never going to wake up? How could you? A mortal sent physically through the Fade. I was frustrated, frightened. The spirits I might have consulted had been driven away by the breach. Although I wished to help, I had no faith in Cassandra, or she in me. I was ready to flee.
信じ合いなかった。いつでもお願いします。いや、心配はしてない。どこへ？やらなくて賢明だ。心配はしてないよ。
But you stayed.
I did. I told myself, one more attempt to seal the rifts. I tried and failed. No ordinary magic would affect them. I watched the rifts expand and grow, resigned myself to flee, and then... It seems you hold the key to our salvation. You had sealed it with a gesture. And right then, I felt the whole world change.
それほどのことか？そうじゃなかった。残ってくれてよかった。残ってくれてよかった。
For all our sakes, I'm pleased that you stuck around.
As am I. You have fractured rules of man and nature, and you will shatter more before you are done. Visiting me here, even as a mage, it should not have been so easy for you.
What do you mean?
Where do you think we were?
This isn't real.
That's a matter of debate. Probably best discussed after you wake up.
あ、夢か。なんだ。フェイドの中に連れて行かれたみたいですね。バグかと思ったわ。あ、実質に来た。囚人に判決を送る。ちょっと待って、変な入り方しちゃったな。実質に。多分、実質に入ったら多分発生するんでしょうね、多分ね、これね。この判決を下せ。あったよね、なんかね。あれ？上級クラスがいきなり出てるな。これも実質に入ってから出るのか、これ。いつの間にか出ました。ちょっと待って。ちょっと一回セーブしますね、これ。ちょっと一回ロールします。ちょっと変な入り方したな。実質に。いきなり連れて行かれると思わなかったな。ちょっと待って。ほら、今上級クラスないもん。多分実質に行ったら発生するんでしょうね、あれね。ちょっとじゃあ実質行きますか。ストラスに話しかける前に。そうですね。どうやって行くんだっけ、実質。もう、プレイヤーに気を使わせないで、そんな。もう覚えてないんですけど、カレンなんかクエスト発生してるわ。上だったよね、実質ね。上級クラスが、ロリアンは、またレリアナさんのカラスがいますね。フィオナとドリアンはずっとここが定位置ですね。まあ、ちょっとこれもちょっと後で来るよ。ちょっと待ってて。レリアナさんいるけど、ちょっと待って、いっぱい敵す。俺の部屋どこやったっけ？高速移動で飛べるのか。これ高速移動がアンロックされてない、まだ。ちょっと待って。もうちょっとお待ちになって。私の部屋どこ？私の部屋はここ地下に続いてる。あれ？地下行けないやん。あそこか。実質ここじゃなかった。地下に最初行こうか。じゃあ地下に行くってクエストなかったっけ？なんかルーンを作れるようにしろみたいな。どれやったっけ？あれ？そうあったよね。スカイホールド。これ。ようこそ鍛冶屋を探せ、作戦室を探せ。作戦室は行った。 鍛冶屋も地下じゃないの？ちょっと地下室向かうか。地下室行ってみよう。オーケ
What
ー。
did they make down here?
あ、
What can I make?
倉庫ここにあったわ。ラッキー。1000個入れるんでしょ確かこれ。よし。これ入れよう。よっしゃ。ここにいらないやつ全部ぶち込もう。あ、敵いるやろ。あれ、貴重品は入れれないんだ。マジか。じゃあもうこれ売るしかないな、これ。この指令とかなんかあんのかなと思ったけど。うわぁ。防具の、あ、色変えるってできるやん。マジで。これはいいですね。色変えるだけできるの？俺の変えてみようか。すべての色変えスロットを使用しないものもあります。これは性能には影響しないわけね。色だけってことか。ああ、いいね。めちゃめちゃいいですね、これ。はいはいはいはいはいはい。性能は微妙やけど、この色いいんだよなっていうのが使えるわけか。あ、いい。これちょっとしようか、ちょっと。こういうのが欲しかったんだよ。セラとか赤にできるね、これね。あ、俺紫、あ、でもこれティア2か。白結構似合ったじゃないよね。ナグにしようか。あ、でも俺紺も結構好きやからな。でもティア2か。これ渋いな、この色。熊川。あ、これしよう。熊川いいね、これね。なんかちょっと毛羽立ってて、ちょっとスウェードっぽいんだよな、これ。かっこいいな。ほんで、このスカーフを何色にするかやな。これ何色これ。光沢のあるコットン。ちょっと待って。あ、この色悪くないんだよね。シルク悪くないんだよね。あ、これスカーフだけじゃなくて、なんか裏地にも影響してんな、これ。ほら、赤ほら。裏地か。裏地やったら今のままで悪くないな。黒とかでがいいと思うけど、黒だとちょっと地味すぎるか。あ、これいいね、黒。ティア1やし。ウールも悪くない。こ これちょっとネイビーですかね。色的には自然なんですよ、こっちの方がね。革ジャンとかこういう色合いじゃないですか、大体ねえ。この辺やな、この辺やな、やっぱりこれか。ウールがやっぱり一番自然ですね、色合い的には。これやな、ありそうな服なんで、こういうの。これで、これはなんだ、これ金属、ああ、鎧だ、鎧。鎧はあるな、こうやってそう。どこが変わってるかわかんないですね。関係ないな、多分これ。今のままでいいや。ウール。で、ここは、あ、これ金属の中だ。これ重要やな。鉄だとちょっとね、シルバー感が出すぎやな。黒。オニキスがいい感じじゃない？これ何色ですかね、これ。あ、ボタンに影響してるんで、ちょっと、パラゴン。これが全部銀にしか見えないんですけど、銀系は。この辺はまあ違うけどさ、これは赤みがかってる。オニキスってこれ何色なんだろうな。これ色合い的ななんかいい感じなんですけどね。これにしようか。ちょっと地味めで。これでいきます。で、これどこなんでしょうね。めちゃめちゃ微妙ですね。グローブの、わかります？赤くなってんの、これ。これ黒くなってるのわかります？これもういいや。触らんでいいわ、もうこれ。ここ変えないっていう選択ある？これ。からでいいや。これでいいです。完璧。はい。オッケー。渋。これ俺以外の人も変えたいんですけどね。あ、入れける。カサンドラさんは、ちょっとセラのこの服地味すぎない？ちょっとこれ。これ赤にしよう。どれだ？色はどれよ、色は。ここか。赤が似合うでしょ、この人。うわ、赤ドラゴンか。うわ、赤ティア高いのしかないわ。これティア2なんで、これぐらいかな、じゃあ。まあ結構深みのある赤なんでいい感じなんで、これでいきましょう。ハイエバーの織物。はい。これで、黄色。この色はいいやん、これ。あ、いいね。最初に着てた服が黄色だったんで、あれ？ドラゴン4つなかったっけ？ 1 個なんか減ってますね。どっかで使ったんかな。色を変えるのに使ってないよね。これハイエバーだよね。これはどこだこれ。ここは変化ないですか？あ、いや。 首んとこ変わってますね。なんかめちゃめちゃ分かりづらいけど、ほら、まあこれ何でも、もうこれいいや、変えなくていいわ。これはボタンだ。これはね、まあ緑はおしゃれっちゃおしゃれやな。赤がいいんじゃない？ドレークストーンの赤おしゃれじゃない？オニキスでいく？ちょっと黒っぽくね。これおしゃれやね。これにしよう。ちょっとこれどこが変わってるかちょっとわからないんで、まあ多分ボタンホールのところだと思う。多分ほとんど変わってないけど、もういいや、変化わからないんでちょっとこれでいいです。これでいきます。大丈夫ね。でーん、OK。レギュラーメンバーはちょっと変えとくか。オーデンは、まあ、オーデンはこれでいいや。あと、明治系で、ビビエンヌさん行く？これは悪くないんでいいや。ほんで、あれ？ハリットさ、俺が助けたからさ、ここにいるけど、助けなかったら誰だったんでしょうね。なんか俺が1周目でさ、なんかドワーフの女性がいたんだよな、ここ。あれ、ハリットが死んだから代役だったんかな。あ、巻き戻しありますね。オッケー。素材売ってないわ。何も売ってないやん。巻き戻ししか売ってない。あ、1個タダで買えるみたい。オッケー。
I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime. This place, though, it'll be all right. It's Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
ゆっくり慣れてくれ。自分でも慣れない。早く慣れるんだ。ゆっくり慣れて。
Everyone needs time for this transition.
Time won't help. Purpose does, and I got a load of it. Everyone just got a big hard reason to hate Corypheus, and we already did, but we didn't have a name. You're the surprise, not him.
ヘイブンから持ち込んだものが
We left in a hurry, but you got into your old place. Save anything?
Family hammer. It's as stupid as it sounds. It's good to be back at work.
新しい設備はどうだ？
How is this place shaping up as a forge?
Better than Haven ever could be. Not the way I wanted an upgrade, but ever forward.
設備は問題なく使えてるか？
You've got it all up and running?
Your basics, like always. There's space here for I don't know what. This place was built for something big. It'll be a job to fill it.
I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
オッケー。このナグは何のためにあんの？アップロードした収集物をダウンロードし、新しく獲得収集物をアップロードすることで、はい、シンクロして。これは何なん？これ。びっくりした。怖っ。これは何なん？武器強化と防具強化やね。はい。防具を作る。ベンチプレス台じゃないよね、これ。武器。スカイホールドのカスタマイズ。ちょっとまだやらない。ちょっと待って。ポーションのアップデート。ちょっと待って。ちょっとまだちょっとこの瓦礫の状態でちょっと探索したいから。読む。はい。オッケー。もしかしてもう瓦礫片付けられてんじゃないこれ。 上行ったら、あ、よかった。ちょっとこの状態までちょっとまだちょっとやり残したことあるから。ちょっと待って。ちょっと自分の部屋を探したいんですけど、まず。ここじゃなかった、自分の部屋。カスタマイズしないといけないんじゃない？あれ？ここは入れるけど、ソラスやな。ソラスエリアやな。入れないでしょ？ここ入れないもんね。あ、ここ開くわ。じゃあここはあれか。あれ？どうなってるこれ。ここロリアンとかやね。これなんなんはてな。いや、違うわ。何もないわ。これ、瓦礫どかさないといけないんじゃない？自分の部屋。じゃあ、ソラスに話しかけたらバグるんじゃない？これ。出れなくなって。どうなってんだ、これ。開かないもんね。ちょっと待ってよ。外から入る方法あるかな？ここは何もないもんね。これ酒場やろ？で、ここは火事場やね。はい。もういいや、じゃあ、ちょっとじゃあ、アップグレードしよう。その前にちょっとじゃあ、レリアナとかでちょっと話すか、ちょっと軽く、ざーっと。ちょっとじゃあ、ソラスは後で話すとして、上なんかあったよね、確か。レリアナ。ご要望がありました通り、ロタンダを飾るフレスコ画について調査させていただきました。まず、ソラス様にお聞きし、絵の意図を明らかにしようとしました。彼は審問会の中で肩書きがない方だというのは承知していますが、彼の経験を知れば知るほど継承でお呼びしないことが不自然に感じられるのですと。壁画についてソラス様はスカイホールドであのものもちろん審問官のことです。の砦だ。この壁画はあのものの行動だとだけおっしゃいました。もちろんその通りです。追加部分の主題は自明です。素材と表現方法についてはエルフのフレスコ画法、絵の具、石膏が使用されており壮大なものです。この絵に用いられるような技法はほとんどお目にかかったことはありません。彼は長年にわたって研究を行い、ためらいも疑いもせずに全員を一度に描き上げました。エルフたちの世界観と彼らの歩みの本質に訴えかけていきますと。ソラス様の研究にかかった年月を考えますと、そのような能力を期待すべきなのでしょう。しかし、デイルズエルフにもほとんどない。ゾンベの 熟練者と共に芸術を論証できるのは素晴らしい仕事です。俺の行動らしいですよ。この壁画はまだ何も書かれてないけど。ドリアンさん、なんかある？
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
いや、ハートは選ばないよ。みんな恐れてる。そんなことはない。退屈な人だな。そんなことはない。
You don't need to worry about me. I can keep up.
Yes, I noticed that.
Did you now?
急にシリアスになった。
Certainly. If you were a slack-jawed yokel, you'd already be dead. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters, a dark spawn.
教会が嘘をついてると？
Who does the Imperium say started the Blight?
You know how it is.
Not us.
They say Darkspawn were always there. Magisters and the Blight aren't even related. Is that a surprise? No one wants to admit they shit the bed. But if Corypheus is one of the Magisters who entered the Black City and he's Darkspawn, what other explanation is there?
動揺してるようだな。嘘をついているのかもしれない。騙されたんだ。嘘をついているのかもしれない。
We only know what Corypheus claims to be.
True. He might be a convincing liar, or delusional, or insane. But how many delusional maniacs are going to have that knowledge? He broke open the
あ、
Fade.
そういうことだっ
I
た
knew
の。
what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no. It was us all along. We destroyed the world.
あなたの責任ではね、まだ破壊されていない。なぜ愚痴を？あなたの責任じゃないでしょ
You didn't do anything. Those men did. 1,000 years ago.
True, except that one of them is up and walking around right now. Not to mention I have idiot countrymen who would happily follow him down that path again. No one will thank me whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
う。それは誰にもわからない。悲観論者が好きな人はいない。感謝は必要ない。何が起こっても誰も私に感謝することはない。誰もあなたに感謝することもない。分かってるな。感謝されたいのかな、この人は。どっちなんでしょうね。それは誰にもわからない。別に感謝されなくてもいいよ。
That's not why I'm doing this.
I knew there was something clever about you. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world. Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
お、カリナスの友人が実行可能。どんどん増えていくな。
Something you need?
大帝国、
I'd like to ask you about
Popular
Tevin.
topic. Anything specific?
賢者だったコリフィウスは、
Corypheus is a figure out of Tevinter history. He was a magister.
Yes, but that was a different time. The Imperium's power was at its peak then. The Civil War had ended. The Magisterium was united, its armies scooping up bits of Thedas like candy. The Magisters who entered the Black City. It was a demonstration of how exceptional Tevinter had become.
But who were they?
No one knows. There's no record of a Magister named Corypheus.
All this happened 1400 years ago, before the Blight nearly wiped us out. There are no records. Today, people half believe it's all just a story. That's what I believe.
しかし物語ではない。
We have evidence the story is very much real.
But not who Corypheus is. If he even remembers. There used to be families who claimed some of those magisters as their own. That stopped when the Chantry appeared. Then it was shameful, and the families distanced themselves from the tale. All we know is that some men and women entered the Black City looking for the old gods. What did they find? According to Corypheus, nothing. And only he could tell us more.
That's all I wanted to know.
Fair enough. You know where I'll be.
ベイルが生の世界と精霊の世界、これをフェイドまたはあの世と呼ぶかは民族や政治の問題なんです。やっぱりフェイドっていうのはあの世みたいですね。生の世界と精霊の世界、フェイドのフェイドを隔てる透明なカーテンのことをベイルという。ベイルはこちら側でもあちら側でもない。それを物理的なものや障壁、輝ける聖なる光の壁などとみなすことはできない。OK。ベイルを通り抜けるという行為は物理的移行というよりは知覚の変化であると言える。ベイルとは理念であり、それ自体が遷移行為であり、命あるものと精霊の両者にとっては移行が困難であるという理由のみにおいて物理的な障壁という認識に意義があるのである。はい。ようわからんな。
Greetings, Inquisitor. That is your title now, yes? I admit, I was worried what being conscripted into the Inquisition would mean, but it's not as bad as I fear. We survived the attack on Haven, and this fortress is secure. It's more than most of us have known for a long time.
それはよかった。規律を乱すな。さらに来るぞ。
I'm glad you've settled in.
It's better than being hunted by Templars for months on end. I've been a Grey Warden, Grand Enchanter, leader of a rebellion, and now I am none of those things. Odd where fate takes you, as you're no doubt well aware.
グレイウォーデンだったの？この人？まだ魔導士を率いているのか。アレクシウスが支配した経緯は？
You were once a Grey Warden?
Mine is an unusual circumstance, Inquisitor. Normally one is part of the Order until death. But long ago I found myself stripped of what made me a warden. They tried to reinitiate me, but nothing worked. Nor could they figure out how it happened. So I was sent to the Circle of Magi, the first warden ever to be kicked out. Quite the achievement.
You sound happy about it.
Becoming a warden seemed like a dream when I was first conscripted. Towards the end, however, my brothers and sisters, they felt I had somehow cheated death. I was glad to leave. It also made me unique in the circle. I had an opportunity to do more than I ever could as a warden.
You mean you began the Mage Rebellion?
I pushed for our vote to free the circles of Magi. But I cannot claim sole responsibility for what followed. Still, despite all the chaos, I would do it again. What happened had to happen.
You're not still the Grand Enchanter, then?
Any claim I had to the title ended along with the circles of Magi, although some still call me by it. Perhaps the circles will one day be resurrected. If so, another will take the position. Until that time, I lead my fellow mages by default. I will do what I can for them.
You believe they'll recreate the Circle of Magi after all this?
It depends on who the next divine is, and what she offers. We can't go back to the way things were. But endless warfare benefits no one. That is why I agreed to Justinia's conclave. There must be another solution.
I've been meaning to ask, how exactly did the Venatori take control in Redcliffe?
Mages constantly found their way to us while we were there. Stragglers, most of them strangers. I had no way of knowing some were actually Tevinter. They spread whispers, encouraged talk of an alliance, and we were desperate. I'm not proud of our choice, but we were certain Templars were coming. It could have ended far worse.
I trust everything is well with the mages?
A few malcontents claim you've put us in a new circle, but most are relieved to be saved.
I'll leave you to it.
Before you go, Inquisitor, a question. In Redcliffe, after we left, did you perhaps speak with King Alistair? Considering who you are?
He wasn't in the mood to talk.
It's just that I knew his father, Marek, back when I was a warden.
あなたを紹介しよう。興味深いな。それで彼の父親マリックとはウォーデンにいた頃の知り合いで、何これ、あなたを紹介しようって。興味深いな。それで全然関係ないやん。それで
And what? You were hoping that would patch things up with him?
No, it's too late for that. I only wanted to know if he was happy. His father had such hopes for him. Don't mind me, Inquisitor. The concerns of an old woman. Nothing more.
ああ、それで紹介しようってことちょっと分かりづらいわ、それは。もういいや、じゃあ。
Greetings again, Inquisitor.
どうせ会えないでしょ、アリスターには。これ聞いたよね。
I'll leave you to it.
お、ヘリズマさん。
Greetings to you, Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any research concerns.
あれ
You'll find my skills are exceptional.
前の人どうなった
I
の
hope they prove useful.
ミネーブどうなったのミネーブ。それでは任務の状態。あなたは聖者かどんな能力があるミネーブの代わり
You're taking over the duties of Minave?
Yes. She said she was needed elsewhere and that I should serve the Inquisition to the best of my ability.
What is she doing?
I wasn't told.
あなた聖者か
You were made tranquil?
Yes, I am tranquil. It was necessary due to a willful nature that made wielding magic a dangerous endeavor. I remember that
聖者で
difficult time.
何や
I
ったっ
cannot
け
remember why. My skills are well used in my current
ロ
position.
ボトミー手術みたいな感じかなまあ魔法を使えなくすることだよね。魔法を使うよね。なんでこんな感情がない状態になるの何やったっけな。それやられるとなんかそのフェイドとのつながりを断ち切られる、無理やり断ち切られるとこんな感じになるの。
How can you serve the Inquisition?
I am to aid in the research of all creatures encountered in your efforts as leader of the Inquisition.
What makes you particularly qualified?
I remember being fond of animals. I don't remember why.
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Not optimal given the facilities. Skyhold should be improved, or our efforts will continue to suffer.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
はい。1個ってことはないでしょう。結構あったよ。マジで。150。あ、いっぱいあるよね。だよね。オッケー。レリアーナさん。レリアーナ様。無駄に長いな、一個一個がさ、もう5行ぐらいでいいんだよ。鳥に餌やってるってことやってますってことを言いたいのかな。 糞だらけで鳥の糞だらけっぽいな。餌やり忘れて死なせたら殺されそうじゃない？レリアナに。
I'm sorry.
So am I.
え？
The names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
ホリーフィウスのせいだ。そのことなんだけど、すべてあなたの責任だって。そんなことないやろ。ホリーフィウスのせいだろ。
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead we lost Haven.
部下思いだな。できれば両方失ってでなければ両方失っていた。失敗から学んでくれ。いや、部下思い、まあそうですね。部下思いなんだな。
You look out for your people. That's a good thing.
Is it? My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
彼らは兵士だ。部下は使い捨ての駒じゃない。
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus?
We are better than Corypheus.
オッケー。レリアナさんの性格に影響を与えております。冷酷なレリアナさんにはしたくない。
I'm listening.
ジャスティニアが恋しいだろう。
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in Haven. I am much better now. Justinia was such a dear friend and there were so many things going wrong.
教えて、いいことなんて世の中あるか？忘れることだ。
Sometimes it's best to talk these things out.
I was there when the hero Ferelden defeated the archdemon. We won the day, and I thought the Maker smiled on me. When the Divine requested my help, I went to her. I owed her that much. I sacrificed so much to do the Maker's work. But now, Justinia is dead. I was angry. I felt betrayed. But I shouldn't have let my emotions get the better of me. I'm sorry.
謝罪はいらない。この話はやめよう。やるべきことはやっている。なんで俺に謝るの？これでしときましょう。
Don't apologize. You're grieving and upset. I understand.
Thank you. Now enough of this. Let us think more pleasant thoughts.
何か新情報。
Anything I should know?
It seems that the Orlesian army is awaiting our next move. Some of the generals are sympathetic to our cause, others are still suspicious. Our actions are under a great deal of scrutiny.
Anything I should know?
I've agents stationed by the ruins of Haven should Corypheus or his lackeys return. So far nothing, and the breach has been quiet for some time.
ヘイブン行けんのかな？
Something at least.
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
ちょっと待って。ヘイブンって行けんの？あ、行けないか。スカイホールドになってるわ。廃墟のヘイブン行けたら面白いのにね。ここは開かないもんね。今開かないもんね。後で開くと思うんだけどな。うわぁ。鳥だらけ。最悪やな。絶対下踏んだらけだわ。 よし、全部話したかな。じゃあ回収しましょう。スカイホールド、ジョゼフィーヌも話したし、クエストがあるな。カレンのクエスト、これも話した。これも話した。オッケーオッケー。あれ、特別な品が来てるみたいですね。行ってみましょう。どれだこれ、ナグ、あ、これか。ドラゴンの、弓、ドラゴンの探検、ドラゴンの長剣、あ、設計図か。ドラゴンの重装鎧、軽装、中装。ほうほうほうほう。でもパーツつけれないでしょ、ドラゴン装備。ティアいくつなん、ドラゴン。2やん、ティア。ドラゴンなあ。正直どうなんて話よね、これね。ちょっと待って。見た目一緒やん、これ。軽装も中装も重装も。これひどい手抜きですね。サブと防御なり、スロットもまで一緒になったら性能一緒やん。単純に防御力低いだけやん。ねえ。防御力低いけど見た目こっちがかっこいいからみたいな、ないもんな、ないでしょ。なんじゃそりゃ。ひでえな。手抜きもいいとこやんけ。ちょっとこれ最後にちょっと見てから回収します。これどうやっていくのか。こっちがいけないのか。まだ瓦礫が塞がってるんで。あそこほら、これ下馬小屋になるんだよ確かね。でブラックホールが近くにいるんだよね。これね、ここね。今見えない壁があるけど、あそこに行けるようになるんだよね。で、ここなんで、カレンここにいるんで、ここの階段登らないといけないんで、まだ行けないですね、あそこの階段。じゃあよし、もう回収しよう。じゃあ。多分普通はもうすぐに回収することを想定されてるんでしょうね。この状態で探索する人おらんやろみたいな感じでね。だからソラスみたいなことになるんですよ。だから危なかったらあれバグって出られなくなるんじゃないあれ。それとも行ったらもう自動的に回収されるのかな。よし、スカイホールド回収します。いよいよですね。ルーンのこれも戦術テーブルか。回収しましょう。スカイホールドのカスタマイズ。いきます。じゃあ金旗はね、とりあえず審問会でいいんじゃない。 最初は。ベッドはとりあえず普通のやつでいいわ。基本でいいわ。紋章もちょっと基本でいいわ。装飾フロストバック盆地装飾なしでいいです。とりあえずデフォルト見たいんで。フェレルデンこれ審問会でいいわ。審問会のやつ全部審問会にして。あ、審問会あるやんこれ。紋章カーテン審問会全部審問会にして。これじゃあこれでいいわ。豪華なやつ。旗これでいいわ。オーケーで出たらもう綺麗になってんのかな。じゃあ瓦礫はこれでもうクラス解放されたの？それとも部屋に行くまでは解放されないのかな。解放されてないまだ。じゃあ行きます。これで瓦礫は片付いてるでしょう。何も変わってないやん。メイン進めるまでこれ変わんないのこれ。ちょっとセービング。カレンさんの大魔導士の情報。力の首飾りもらった。すげえ。囚人たちは今日釈放されました。兵士たちを殺しかけたことに対する罰として少し軽いように思え、それに関して不平を言う者もいます。状況を注視し続けるつもりです。あ、よかったですね。これレリアナにしてたら力の首飾りもらえなかったんじゃないこれ。どうなんだろう。これ三問分子の調査。ナイチンゲール、チャムリングは死んでいます。完全武装して自宅の奥の部屋に閉じこもり、背中にナイフが刺さっていました。誰かが襲ってくると知っていたんでしょう。皮肉なことに最初のハード・イン・ハイタウンの小説と同じ状況でした。誰かが判事にプロを差し向けたんです。痕跡を残しているに違いません。クーパー。何これ。どんなオストイック。貴族家の関係を仲裁せよ。影響力30。我がいとこへお互い赤子の頃から会っていなかったのから我々は助けに来てくれたことには驚きましたけど感謝しています。私は外交官のような喋りのできる女ではありません。もしあなたが介入してくれなかったらことはずっとひどくなっていたはずです。でも審問会は一族の誇りとそれ以上のものを守ってくれました。あなた方への助力になるよう腕の良い作業員を送りました。オストイックが戻られたときはぜひ夕食にいらしてください。いつでも歓迎します。影響力 OK。 商人王たちの取引交渉を成功させよう。その前にルーンをちょっと呼び込みたいんですけど、ルーンどれよ。ルーンはマップ全部とりあえず開放する。フロストバックとか あ、資金を集めよの違うのが来てるな。多分これ違うか。ドリアンの依頼、権力の値段。あ、これか。秘術師を招待せよ。スカイホールドはルーン生成や熟練技術による火事に関して素晴らしい可能性を秘めており、才能ある者がいればその恩恵を十分に受けられる。戦争とベナトリによって多くの専門家が犠牲になったが、我々はアンドラステ教徒と大帝国のサークル両方の筆頭魔術師をも上回る素晴らしい技術と評判を持つ秘術師の居場所を突き止めた。二度の暗殺未遂と少なくとも一度の爆発によって領主たちは領地の通行許可を与えたがらない。タンターベイルから彼女を連れてくるには相当な労力が必要となるが、この秘術師は審問会にとっては計り知れないほど貴重な存在になるだろうということですね。随行団を用意すれば大帝国街道を通る間、彼女の安全が確保できる。彼女がどこにいるか知らなければ彼らは通行を妨げられない。彼らが知ることはないわ。同盟はどんな懸念をも抑え込みます。彼女が通るであろう土地の所有者に我々を喜ばせることの価値を教えるだけで良いのですということですね。じゃあジョゼフィーヌさんにお願いします。こっちの方が安全なんじゃない？こっそりじゃあ呼びます。レリアナさんで。多大なコストと少なくない数の伝統を重んじる魔導士たちの懸念はあったが、秘術師は確保された。彼女は地下室で審問会とも面会を待っている。OK。ウォーデンを探し出せ。他にそういうのない？なんか呼び込むし。取引交渉を成功させよう。これはもうこれだけですね。ジョゼフィーヌだけですね。こういうのが多ければいいんですけどね。商人王たちとの取引交渉を成功させよう。アンティバ王国の友好的な商人たちから我々に何らかの形で手を貸せないかの打診がありました。彼らならセラスで最高級の品物を手に入れ、我々の評判を大きく押し上げ、影響力を北方へと広げてくれるでしょう。同時に我々を複雑怪奇な契約に引き込み、永遠に彼らと結ばれ続けるよう試みてくるはずです。興味があるなら最も優秀な交渉人を送り込むべきです。我々の外交官は高い評価を得ています。交渉を有利に運ぶことができると思われます。モンテレーってジョゼフィーヌのことか、これ。商人王たちの取引を行ってくれる外交官を数十名選んでおきました。もちろん我々が署名するものについては私自身が確認します。じゃあお願いします。これ参加できないのになんで時間出るんでしょうね、これね。はい。
At your service.
ハードインハイタウン、嫌な類似点。ハードインハイタウンの写しがテーブルの上に置いてある。ジェブランが隊長室の外で待っているとドネンブレ、あ、これレリアナだけか。あ、ジョゼフィールドレリアナか。ジェブランが隊長室の外で待っているとドネンブレノコビックが打ちひしがれてこっそりと出てきた。令状は取らないんですか？ジェブランはかなり安心したようだった。ああ、ドネンは相棒と目を合わせた。この若者、何これ？くっそ長いんですけど。アサシンがハンジを殺したのなら黒ガラスに聞けば何者かわかるかもしれないわ。彼らはライバルを注意深く見てるから。カークウォールの衛兵による正式な殺人の調査を支援すべきだ。 衛兵の調査なんか当てにならんでしょう。これレリアナさんに頼も
Let's see what we have.
う。オッケー。完了。デネリブンを覆う影。これカレンいけるね。まずは重要なことから言おう。謝罪だ。反乱した魔導士たちに安全地帯を提供したらおじが自分の町から叩き出される羽目になったんだ。だから初めて会った時の雰囲気が悪かったことは認める。あの時は誰であろうがとにかくレッドクリフから追い出したかったから、誰が何の責任だったかなんてどうでもよかった。今では後悔している。だがどんなもんだろう。あの兄弟員ベナトリといったか、奴らが王宮内にいるとか聞いているネズミみたいな奴らだ。だが魔法や卑怯な罠を使う分だけ厄介だ。何をしに来たかは知らないが、とにかく見つけて追い出さないといけない。奴らのことを把握している審問会なら協力してくれると願っている。なんとか感謝するとかなんとか。待て、それをそのまま書いたのか。ちょっと書記官、お前はわざとだろう。アリスターから来てますね。この件に適している密偵がいるわ。ベナトリの密偵を追い詰めるために彼女のデネリム行くを許可してこれ2日かかるんじゃない？これ違う？2時間か。捜索に支援部隊を出そう。支援するだけでなく実際に捜索している姿を見せつける必要がある。これレリアナさんが良さそうやな。ちょっとこれ目立つね。カレンやめときましょう。完了。ダークスポーンの活動報告。これ何これ？これメインかこれ。これなんかもやってるんですけど、これ。ちょっと待って。大丈夫？ここに眠れる深淵でしょ？バリックには過去にコリフィスと戦った経験を持ってレオレオに古代のダークスも支配されているのではないかと危惧するホークという名の友人がいる。ホークには王殿内の味方がおり詳しくこれか。でも必要な勢力8って書いてあるんですけどね。バリックの好感度上昇、力の指輪。誰の指輪だ？ソラスだ。はい。で、ちょっと分かりづらいわ、これ。これか、オーデンを探し出せ。これ違うのか、ダークスポの活動報告。嵐の海岸でダークスポーの活動に関する報告がある。
The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Thank you.
人口の少ない地域だがダークスポーンは海岸に駐在する審問会の兵士だけでなく旅人に大きな脅威をもたらしている。ダークスポーンがここから手を広げるとより内陸にある村が危険にさらされるかもしれない。レリアナとカレン、ダークスポーンは地下から現れている。兵士が当該地域を相当すれば最も集中している場所を見つけ出せる。危険だけど数人の石膏へダークスポーンを突破させればどこから来るのか調査できるわ。いやいや、それはちょっと危ないね。これはカレンさんがいいかもしれない。はい。 じゃあカレンさん行ってきて。
How are the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
オッケー。あれどうやったら瓦礫治んのこれ。自分の部屋行けないんですけど。ここから行けたと思うんだけどな。開かないやん。一回外出てから戻ってきたら治ってんのかな。じゃあルーン作るかじゃあ。
Inquisitor?
The Arcanist has arrived?
You should see for yourself.
Hello there.
かわいい。
Well, don't just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
ダグナさ
You're the magical advisor?
You're him, the Inquisitor. I'm Dagna, Arcanist Dagna.
ん。あ
It's an honor, Your Worship.
ダグナってオリジンで出てこなかっ
And
た。
anchor mark?
ほら
Reach was pretty too, in a destroy everything sort of way.
ドワーフやけどなんか魔法使いになりたいとか言ってたやつ。サークル・オブ・メジャイに入りたいとか言ってたやついなかったっけ。でも結局魔法使えないから、もしかしたらエンチャンターになったんですかね。ルーン作る。審問会へようこそ。ドワーフとは予想していなかった。
I welcome you to the Inquisition and look forward to your contribution.
Me too. I've heard some impossible things. I love impossible things. Those are the best to make, well, possible. I've looked at Herod's devices. The precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking.
Is what now?
No disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective. I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can craft just about anything. Almost safely.
どこで魔法を学んだんだ。あなたの技術は何だ。なぜ審問会に参加しようと。
What is it you do exactly?
I was born to the forge. That's literal in the Smithcast. So the hammer and tongue, that's like a heartbeat. But you've a man for that already, and a good one. I'm here because of my passion for magic. Magical study, magical theory, magical enchantment, and through it, the manipulation of masterworks. I studied it all with an objective eye. No secrets, no fears. That lets me apply principles like no other. Maybe one other, but I don't have that wonky of a mind, so I still kind of win.
あれ質問できなくなった。エンチャントについて教えて。エンチャントメン
What's
って
the
いう。
story with enchanting?
Delirium is the heart. In certain rational patterns, it beats like something alive. That's how I see it. So, a mage can make your weapons do things, but with the right runes, the right rarities, your toys become wonders. It's the one thing mages can't do. Drives them mad. Literally. Dwarves are resistant, so it doesn't affect us. Mostly.
あれ質問できなかったんですけど。
You have the ability to make exceptional weapons and armor. Masterworks?
There's an art to the forge, as well as enchanting. You need an ear for it. And hands. Eyes, too. Nothing bad to say about Herod on that front. He's wonderful. But there's this little more needed. With the right bits, an edge can be more than an edge. Armor can do more than protect. A hue can be just a bit brighter. In short, smithing can be more. In short.
Another time, Dagna.
Of course. Bring me what you want made, and I'll make sure it goes just right. Mind your step for things, Inquisitor.
どこで魔法を学んだんだ？
Where does a dwarf go to study magical theory?
Get out. I asked myself that question for years. Turns out, not in Orzammar. I had to start at a circle. I had help, though. A Grey Warden, and I am forever grateful. With that sanction, I visited a half-dozen circles. The wonders I've seen. And with an objective eye, I can spot where they overlap. That's a surprise for every teacher. It's a grand tradition, and it works so well with new thinking.
これ言った方がいいか、グレーオーレンがレズラッタだって。
You mentioned a Grey Warden who helped you start your studies?
Not any Grey Warden. The Grey Warden. The hero of Ferelden is a hero in Orzammar, too. It's incredible that someone like the hero of Ferelden would stop to help the little people. Literally.
捕虜を捨てたのか、かなり研究したんだな。そのオーデンに惹かれたのか。
The Warden affected you in a special way.
Talk to anyone, they'll say the same. It was a dark time. There was one light. He saved us. Saved me.
これ俺がワンで助けてなかったらどうなったのこの人。まあ多分出てくるんでしょうけど。
You gave up so much. Left your home. Was it really that amazing?
Yes. I left my home and my family, but I just knew I could be more than a smith. I wish my people weren't stuck in the past, and I regret that my father couldn't imagine another life for me. But I don't regret what I did.
Your years of study have paid off.
Oh yes, the mages said I brought a valuable perspective. I've even presented my work to the College of Enchanters. I wanted an exchange. The Surface could learn about lyrium smithing, and Orzammar would gain knowledge of magic. But now there's no college. And so far as the Shaper is concerned, I'm castless. So you're getting my best work, Inquisitor. Let's make some great stuff.
All right, rein it in. You have work to do.
Right, sorry. I get carried away when I think of it. Ready when you need me.
アイテムにエンチャントしろ。ハリットに名品を作らせろ。
What can I do for you?
なぜ審問会に参加しようと？
You were quick to join the Inquisition. Is there something you want?
How could I waste a chance to get close to you? And Corypheus? My goodness. And actual physical rifts in the Vale? Also, dwarves? We don't dream. So, when mages talk about it, I can only, well, dream what it would be like. So there's that, and all the things you'll probably find, and what I'll get to make. The rules are different here. Plus, you're paying me a lot. Like, wow, so much.
What qualifies you to be an arcanist?
I took the title because I'm a magical researcher, philosopher, and master of practical application. And I like it. I can't actually do magic because I'm a dwarf, but that also means no risk of possession. Safer than a mage. It means that every skill I have, I've learned through reason and understanding. Coming from the smith caste, I know the value of mastering a craft. Did you know dwarves invented enchanting? Probably.
怒りに気づいたのか？
You seemed impressed by the anchor. What does it look like to you?
I heard what everyone says what you heard Corypheus say. That's a long chain of who said what's. To me, it says key. But keys do a lot of things. Open, lock, switch. Some open one thing, some open everything. It sounds like Corypheus made it to open. But it looks like you can use it to close. It may be that simple. It sure is pretty. Wish I could see through it.
何か作って。
Dagna, show me what you can do.
Do you want fire? The first ask is always fire. It's fire, isn't it? Here's how it goes. Bring me the rare stuff for enchanting or masterworks and prep it here, just like normal. Except it's not normal. It's manipulation of primal forces. and I'll make sure it goes just right. You'll see. Let's see together. What can I do for you?
I'll see you later, Dagna.
I can't wait.
ハリットに名品を作らせろ。どうやって作らせんのよ。どこに行ったハリット。名品作ってじゃあハリットさん。
What can I get you?
ダグナについて。
Any thoughts about our new tenant?
You sure she doesn't own the place? Acts like it.
No offense. It needed work.
And fine work she's done to it. And for you. Don't mind me. Been a lot of change lately. Cheery as sugared flowers she is.
I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
自分で作れってことでしょ、名品を。じゃあコールさんの探検でも作るか。お、双極拳名品あるよ。何これ。ここになんかスロットあるわ。名品オプション。ああ、そっか、ここにフェードに触れたら入れんのか。なるほど、なるほど、なるほど。思い出してきた、思い出してきた。これが、俺、これが好きだったんですよね。攻撃するだけでガードがどんどん増えていくやつ。これがね、これ弱体されてないのかな。めっちゃ強かったんだけど。あ、10秒間受けたダメージの 15% を回復か。成功するとステータスに 10% 追加。名品確率 20%。名品になるとどうなるの？ステータスが増えるの？名品作らないといけないの？ちょっと、何もやってませんけど。いいの？ちょっと、まだいいわ。素材とかも全然ないし。慎重に作りたいんで。ちょっと全然これ回収で終わらないやんこれ。ちょっと待って。あ、こっちから行けるかもしれない。もしかしたら。この上から入れるかもしれませんね。こっち方面から。瓦礫で。いや、いけるか。ダメだ。見えない壁があるわ。下手に行ったら戻れなくなるかも。見えない壁がありますね。これどうやったら進むんでしょうね、スカイホールドの回収。一切書かれてないんですけど、そんな。ちょっと一回ヒンターランド行ってみます。じゃあ。それで戻ってくる。そしたら変わってるかも。 それカサンドラに渡したいけど、ちょっと回収終わらせてからがいいかも。ちょっとなんかこれ回収前のなんか仲間の配置になってるんで、なんかバグるかもしれない。ちょっと一回外出てみます。じゃあ今から戻ってきたら元戻ってるかもしれない。行きます。ヒンターランド。あ、コールこんな感じか。カード変わってる人いないよね、まだね。カサンドラも変わってないよね。カサンドラとソラスでいきます。あれちょっと色変わってるね。いいですね。そっちが似合うわ。オッケー。あれちょっと待って。俺何も着てないやん。装備。なんで裸になってんの俺。かっこいい。渋い。んで、一回戻ってみよう。回収終わってんじゃないこれで。あ、オッケー。綺麗になってるわ。オッケー。囚人に判決を下せになってますね。ジョゼフィーの報告整った。ってことはもう上級クラスもスカイホールドで拘束されている者が審判を待っている。いきなりかい。あ、上級クラス解放されましたね。審問会に戦闘技術をマスターさせる時期だ。最高の指導者のみが役立つ。戦略テーブルで戦闘の指導者を探せ。綺麗になってるね。あれでもあそこまだできてないな。なんでだ徐々にって感じなんですかね。あ、酒場もできてるわ。
Someone left sliced plums on the windowsill again. The Jew.
Eh?バリック出禁になってるわ。弓術大会。そんなに腕いいの
？Inquisitor. And you are?
The bartender, Cabot.
Just the bartender?
You were expecting...
前にいたバーテンダーどこへ？いや、前いたっけバーテンダー。
I was expecting the same face.
あ、ヘイブンのね。
It's not a hereditary profession. I think Fleesa, what was it? She joined the Chantry? I don't understand the type, but that's her business. So...
どこで修行したんだ？
Where did you study? I assume you trained.
Bartending? I'm no alchemist. You mix the bottles that don't taste like nug and you pretend to listen. I suppose I trained at home during feast day family visits. My specialty is ale. Old Antivan recipe. The secret is ale.
なぜここに参加した？
You're a bit of a hard ass. Why are you here?
If I could fight, I'd be in a helmet. If I was a mage, I'd throw fire. And probably be dead. But you can't do anything. Just like the hundreds of people who can't do anything. Who make sure the thousands who can do something can do it. Besides, if you know a safer place than your castle, do share.
気分はどうだ？
What's the current mood?
Oh, face of reality.
何か噂。
What's the word out there?
Someone requested a dragon flagon. I threw him out.
As you were.
Inquisitor.
クレーム来たね。
Inquisitor. It's got a good ring to it. We're happy to be here, Your Worship. You need anything, let me know.
一緒か。
Inquisitor, come have a drink. To killing a high dragon like warriors of legend.
お、一緒に倒したからかな、これドラゴン。飲む。これなんだ？
What exactly am I supposed to be drinking?
Maras Lok.
What does that mean?
It means drink.
飲む。
Oh. I know, right? Put some chest on your chest. That little gurgle right before it spat fire. And that roar. What I wouldn't give to roar like that. The way the ground shook when it landed. The smell of the fires burning. Tarsidathan Halsam. You know, Kunari hold dragons sacred. Well, as much as we hold anything sacred. Here, your turn.
あのクナリ族の言葉はなんだ？
That thing you just said. You shouted it during the fight, too. What does it mean?
Oh, Tarsidathan Halsam. Closest translation would be, I will bring myself sexual pleasure later, while thinking about this with great respect.
You shouted that while it was breathing fire at us?
I know, right? Oh. Yes, the second cup's easier. Most of the nerves in your throat are dead after the first one. Atashi, the glorious ones. That's our word for them. Atashi.
なぜドラゴンが神聖なんだ？殺したのは残念だったが気まずい思いがする。野獣に過ぎない。
Why do you think the Kunari think of dragons that way?
Well, you know how we have horns. We kind of look more dragony than most people. Maybe it's that. But a few of the Ben Hasrath have this crazy old theory. See, the Tamasrans control who we mate with. They breed us for jobs like you'd breed dogs or horses. What if they mixed in some dragon a long time ago? Maybe drinking the blood, maybe magic, I don't know. But something in that dragon we killed spoke to me.
これはダメだよね。野獣に過ぎないで。リスペクトしてるわけですからね、ドラゴンをね。 気まずい思い。殺したのは残念だった。どっちだこれ。これにしとくじゃ。下がるんじゃないこれ。
It's a shame we had to kill the dragon.
Damn good fight. Dragons are the embodiment of raw power. But it's all uncontrolled. Savage. So, they need to be destroyed. Taming the wild. Order out of chaos. Have another drink.
飲む。
Oh. Nice. To dragons.
あなたに乾杯。うわ。素晴らしい戦いを祝して、秩序を祝して、悪い酒に。これでしょう。戦いを祝して。
To finding the biggest, baddest things in the world and showing them that we're badder.
Anan.
オーケー。これ毎回ドラゴン倒したら、あいつとブルーと一緒に行ったら、これあんのかな。でもちょっとブルさん弱いからな。あんまりちょっと戦力にならない。
You're doing good work, boss. I like how this Inquisition is coming. Next time you're free, why don't you come grab a drink? I'll introduce you to the Chargers.
飲みたがっていたな。
You said we should go get some drinks and meet your company?
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun.
また
Ah, good. We're not drinking alone. How you doing, creme de la creme?
Your worship. I'm so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
なんて呼んだらいい？クレームか。悪くない。会ったことあるよね、クレームね、昔。止めたりしないのか。どれだ？なんて呼んだらいい？
Do you prefer Creme or Cremisius?
Crem's faster. The chief's nicknames usually end up sticking.
Hey, when I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers. We all give each other nicknames under the Qun.
They ever wear shirts under the Qun, chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness, Creme.
Yes, for your pillowy man bosoms. Let me know if you need help binding. You could really chisel something out of that overstuffed look.
なぜ、男じゃないのこいつ。なぜ男のふりをする？他の突撃兵はいつ気づいた？好感度下がりそうじゃない？この男とか女とか言ったら。いつ気づいたにしとく？
Did you always know?
Yes. It's not the most fortunate thing to know about yourself growing up in Tevinter, one rung above slavery.
In Kunadar, Creme would be an Akunatlak. That's what we call someone born one gender but living like another.
And Kunari don't treat those Akun people any differently than a real man.
They are real men, just like you are.
And your people aren't so bad after all.
Don't get your hopes up, Creme. We still come down hard on the back talk. Anyway, here's the rest of the Chargers, or what's left of the rest. A lot of them went looking for stronger drinks. We've got Rocky and Skinner there, and over there are Stitches, Dalish, and Grim. Crazy bunch of assholes, but they're mine.
感心した。いい部隊だ。役に立つのか？ロッキー出身はどこだ？
Were you born on the surface, or are you from Orzammar?
Orzammar. I got exiled. Stupid noble crap. Also, I accidentally blew up a bit of the shape rate.
Rocky's one of our best sappers. He can take down enemy fortifications faster than a golem.
I'm also working on my own version of Kunari black powder. I've almost got it.
Yeah, you really don't.
なぜ部族から離れたんだ？
Why aren't you with your clan?
Our keeper thought I should see the world a little. Dalish don't have Templars, so they can't have too many mages in a clan at once.
Now, sir, you know I'm not a mage. That'd make me an apostate.
You carry a staff, Dalish.
It's a bow.
A bow with a giant glowing crystal at the tip.
Yes, it's for aiming. Old elven trick you wouldn't understand.
I take it you're the company healer.
Yes, first time I ever picked up a sword was when the Blight hit Ferelden. Never put it back down.
He makes a potion that'll put you right back on your feet after even the toughest fight. It tastes terrible, though.
That's because it's a poultice, sir. You're not supposed to drink it.
So how'd you join the Chargers?
Killed some people.
Skinner didn't take kindly to nobles testing their new swords on the elves in her alienage.
Bull took me in. Now I get paid to kill shams.
This is actually really good behavior for her. She's not marking her territory or anything.
Grim, is it?
Grim doesn't talk much. I'm pretty sure he's the lost king of some small country, or a chieftain. Something like that.
これはいい舞台だ。
You're really taking anyone, don't you?
Anyone who can carry their weight in a fight.
And who can put up with your bullshit, Chief?
Man can beat the Chargers, cause what hits you where it hurts. Unless you know a tavern with loose cards and looser skirts. For every bloody battlefield will gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds, the horns be pointing up.
Thanks for coming by, boss. Glad you could meet some of my team.
OK。あ、これ1周目見なかったかもしんない。
How you doing?
舞台のことを教えて。
I'd like to hear more about the Chargers.
Always happy to talk about my guys. What do you want to know?
How did you start the group?
It's easy to make a name for yourself as a merc when you're a head taller than most folks. I spent a year or two working for Fisher's Bleeders, but their captain was crap. Figured I could do better. The best folks in the Bleeders agreed with me, so we split off.
I imagine Fisher disagreed.
He came at me. I snapped his sword in half, and we talked things out over drinks.
What are the craziest jobs you've ever taken?
Besides this one, there's a lot of violence between the nobles here, but that's standard work. The fun stuff is when they party. They always want to impress each other, and that means getting something shiny. We've hunted wyverns, fought through caves to find some old magical crap, even when giant baiting was.
What's giant baiting?
So this old guy, Comte Van Chess, has some kind of a pageant planned, but he needs a giant, which is off in some damn cave. He's got some kind of rare charm to control the giant, but no way he's going into that cave himself. So we go in, kill some spiders, find the giant, and wake it up. It attacks us because, of course, it does, and we let the big bastard chase us outside where Van Chess is waiting.
That was actually your plan? To let a giant chase you?
Yeah, we had to stay out of reach, but close enough that it wouldn't give up. It was tricky. Good news is the giants are slow. Long as my guys ahead could clear out the spiders, we were fine. Bad news is the giant spiderwebs slow you down a bit more than you think.
But at least Comte Van Chess got his giant for the pageant.
Turned out that charm was a phony. Giant ate the poor guy alive. It's okay, though. We still got paid.
You have people from plenty of different backgrounds in your group.
Yes, well, when you're in Orlais and you look like me, you can't be picky about who you take in. A lot of them got turned away from other companies that didn't want a knife here, or a crazy dwarf. Their loss. You get my back in a fight and carry your own weight, you're good with me.
I'd like to know more about Krem.
He's a good soldier, and a better second in command. The troops need someone to complain to when I'm being a hard-ass. He's good for that.
スペシャル。テビンターを嫌っていただろう。彼が女でも問題ない。あ、テビンター人なんだ。クレム。
You don't have a problem with him being from Tevinter?
Nah.
but you hate the Vints.
Sure, but he's not a Vint. He's just Krem. I can get worked up about a group or a nation just fine, but people... It's too much work to hate them one by one.
これ言ったらなんか下がりそうじゃない？
You don't have any problems with him being a woman?
He's not a woman. Look, I've got horns. You can shoot fire out of your ass. We're probably not the best people to go around deciding what's normal. Krem's a good man. I don't give a nug's ass that it's a little harder for him to piss standing up.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss. Hey, you need me?
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, Bull. Nice talking with you, boss.
Your worship?
I wanted to talk about you, if that's all right.
You know, I'm from Tevinter. Wasn't a slave, but even citizens have it rough if they're not mages. I was a soldier, but women joined the ranks under a different program. When they found out I was passing, it got ugly. I ran, met Bull near the border, and ended up here. Not a life I'd wish on everyone, but it'll do.
なぜ異なる性を通そうとした？
Why did you decide to live as a man?
I didn't decide anything. I've been like this my whole life. My parents wanted me to marry up. They tried to find me a nice merchant's son. Every day, put on a dress, look into my father's shaving mirror, and just hate myself.
あ、下にスペシャルが出るパターンもあるんだ。家族はどうもしたか。魔法で変えようと思うか。
If you had the chance to use magic, would you change all the way?
What? No. I don't want any magic like that within 10 yards of my body. When I was younger. I don't know. Everyone has silly dreams. In Tevinter, dreams like that get you killed. Bull helped me make a good life. Nice armor and a well-placed sock, and I'm happy.
家族はどう思ってた？
How did your family react when you started?
My mother wanted to throw me out. She said if I didn't marry well, I was dooming the family to slavery. She was happy to take the money I set as a soldier, though. Not that it mattered in the end. My father. When I was little, he'd angle his mirror down so I could pretend to shave, just like him. He never said anything, but I think he knew.
What's Tevinter like for a citizen? Someone who isn't a slave or a mage?
I'm of the Separati, citizens who aren't mages. Mages are in charge and everyone knows it. But a wealthy merchant can have an easy life. At the low end, people just try to stay out of slavery. My father was a tailor. I joined the army after the Imperial slaves drove him under.
How did slaves drive your family out of business?
My father made shirts, aprons, that kind of thing. Nothing fancy. One of the magisters had a pet project. To prevent the poor from dying of cold in the winter. Nice, right? You get Imperial slaves making simple peasant clothes and selling them for almost nothing. That magister's nice idea put out slave-made clothes at prices my father couldn't match.
良かれと思ったんだろう。奴隷労働か。素晴らしいな。誰がその服を買うんだ？親父が打ち勝つことができる価格帯でて奴隷製の服が世に出回った。誰がその服買うんだ？良かれと思ったんだろう。
Who would buy goods made by slaves, knowing they'd be hurting a citizen's business?
People with enough money for a new shirt or a loaf of bread, but not both. My father sold himself into slavery. He's one of the Servus Publicus, the Imperium-owned slaves now.
You said you left Tevinter when they discovered your secret.
Women are allowed to serve, but only in certain ranks and disciplines. I was up for promotion, but the healer I'd bribed to sign off on my physical had to tend to a sick magister. When the replacement healer saw what was or wasn't in my paths, he made threats. It was slavery or death, so I knocked him out and ran.
ちょっと待って、なんか下にスペシャルが出るようになったんですけど、これバグったんじゃないこれ。どうやって逃げた？性が異なると違法なのか。
It's against the law to pass as a man.
It's a crime to lie on an imperial application for service. Would have been a heavy fine or slavery. 10 silvers, the healer said he'd tell the Tribune I was sick in the head. Some pity for the mad little girl. That was when I hit him. I'd served for a few years. I was good at hitting.
I'm surprised you escaped from the Tevinter Imperium so easily.
It's not like I lived in Minrathos. I was in Trevis, not far from the Navaran border. It helped that I was being chased as a deserter, not a runaway slave. Slave hunters only get paid for what they catch. They're efficient bastards.
We'll talk later.
Okay.
We don't need those I hope I can help somehow. Maybe cleaning?
え、この人誰だ？サザーランド。
Oh, Inquisitor, I joined Sutherland, Your Worship. I saw some bandits, so I came to warn people. I'll let your warriors know and then stay out of the way.
クルーへの死に希望に満ちた若者が実行可能。何これ？
I hope I can help somehow. Maybe cleaning.
覚えられないわな、そんな名前いっぱい出てきたら。あ、そうか、ここセラの部屋があるんだよ。ちょっとセラちょっと後でしようか。セラの不思議なと納品済み。女性の関心にぴったりな戸棚一つ。資源をこのようなものに使うべきだというのであれば。何これ。ちょっと話長くなりそうなんで、これちょっと後で。ちょっと上級クラスのじゃあマスターをちょっと招集しますか。コールいるよね。はい。ちょっとこれ後にしよう。あれが終わったんで、作戦テーブルがちょっとあれもちょっとめちゃめちゃ時間かかるんですと。どんどんやっていかないと。あれ、リセッテさん何しに来たんですか？
Thank you for Haven. Less so for Redcliffe, but I am committed to serve your worship. Your worship.
はい。どうぞご。お、できた。お、バリ。
Someone emptied a whole bag of turnips into the fire. Ah, Maker, the smell is everywhere. I was going to use them for dinner and then... I can't recall who took them.
誰が喋ってるかわからない。
Looking good. Not good enough, but good. We've stopped losing at least.
あ、この人あれだよ。モザイクが書いてくれる人いるじゃない。
Honored Inquisitor. Gotzi Sturholm. Did my part on the walls. Now I'm on this strange collection you've brought us. Don't know its worth to the fight exactly, but it's good workmanship.
Where did you learn your skills?
Orzammar. Carved a few statues in my day. And before you ask, yes, I chose to leave. I carved a paragon who turned out to be a sodding madwoman. Couldn't stand looking at her. The memory of a dwarf, right?
Any ideas about the origin of these reliefs?
Tevinter, early. It's in the tool marks, the grain. That's hard dust mined from the 100 Pillars, if I know anything. Oh, I suppose the scene is probably full of Tevinter robes, too.
The 100 Pillars?
Damnedest things. Massive spires that aren't stone. It's like a mortar. Don't know more than that. Strong, though.
Do you have any insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Tell you what. You finish one, and I'll write it up. Who better, right? A good dwarven perspective.
Another time.
Best of the vein, Inquisitor.
まだ書いてないよね。今度来た時にできてんのかな。事故には気をつけてね。はい。ちょっと待って。ちょっと裁判は後にさせて。あ、ここか、俺の部屋への。ちょっともう、情報量が多すぎるわ。 やっぱりこっから行くんだったよ。今まで行けなかった。
They have certainly spared no
おお、
expense.
合成いいですね。まあでもここで別にやることないんだよな。お、レシピ OK。 え、石尾箱、あ、帰れんのもしかして、このこの拠点での格好、こういう昔帰れなかったよね、出たばっかりの頃ね。麻酔エフェクトのほらノルマンディーの中での衣装とか麻酔エフェクトは帰れたけどさ、ドラゴンエイジ帰れなかったんですよ。この服しか着れなかったんでね、帰れるかもしれませんね。お、すげえ。カジュアルウェアがこれやね。あ、カジュアルウェアの中でも変えれるんだ。簡素ベージュ、純血、白い模様が入ったこのクラシックなスタイルに身を包めばマナーも服装も非難されることはない。これ色変えるだけか。あ、いいね。白の方がいいやん絶対。なんであんなベージュのなんか微妙な色だったんでしょうね。なんか一瞬裸に見える時あるんだよなあれ。快活、アンサンブルなシンプルで艶やかに仮面の帝国の鮮やかな青を身にまとう。これなんで発売当初なかったんでしょうね、この衣装変えるのね。フォーマルウェアめっちゃあるな種類。クラシックでフォーマルなカット、シンクにロイヤルブルーのアクセント、王族との謁見に向いている。あ、いいね。既成概念に戦いを挑み勝利することを宣言した。フォーマルな青い興奮の衣服。あらおしゃれ。空色の湖に沈みゆくまばゆい夕日のように火と水のいつまでも続くダンスがエレガントに取れられてる。うまいなあ。よくそんな文章が思いつくなあ。真夜中の塔。フォーマルな衣装にうるさい方へ、ダークトーンにシルバーのアクセントが夜空の不思議と重大性を思い起こさせる。あ、これいいですね。アウターウェア、下着、ベンチャーホース、意欲的で現場に出るイメージを与えたい審問官向け、深いブラウンのシンプルながら丈夫な一着。あ、かっけえ。普通にかっこいいこれ。いいなこれ。ベンチャーキャピタル、白のアクセントと衝撃的な赤のアンダーシャツ、素早く耐久性のあるスタイルを維持しながら既成概念に挑戦する。挑戦しちゃったんだ。あ、いいですね。夜の晩、くすんだ色の重量感があるジャケット、寒いスカイホールドの夜や重苦しい議論にぴったりの一枚。はいはい。あ、これ俺の鎧に似てますねこれね。昼の晩、明るい色のヘビーレザーは魅力的な見た目のまま自信たっぷりに見える。なるほど。やっぱり白いいわやっぱり。あ、白かっこいいなやっぱり。鎧、不死、注目を浴びるには最適、フェードへの入り口に立ちキラキラと銀色に輝く。ああ、これないな。普及、緑色がアクセントになっている黄金の鱗、守られ安心感があるが決して控えめではない。はいはいはいはい。これアウターウェアが一番かっこいいな。 これだとちょっと派手すぎるか。これでネイビー、これかっこいいね。これ茶色だよね。白にしとくか。普段茶色着てるから。オッケー、これでいこう。いいね、いいね。かっこいい。ノルマンディーの艦長室の方がなんか機能的だわ。あ、ハテナなくなりましたね。あ、上に行ける？前行けたっけ、上。お、なんだなんだこれ。これはなんだ。こんなとこ行けたんだ。気づかなかったわ。以上かい？いいですね。高級感があっていいですね。じゃあちょっと作戦テーブルであかん、ちょっとスカイホールドの探索で、ね、ちょっと何十時間かかるそうやな。会話だけで普通に1時間2時間かかるね。一人と話すだけで。これ戦闘指導者、これがさ、ちょっと待って、そこじゃないよ。そこじゃなくて、ちょっとマップの構造を覚えるのが大変。ちょっと待ってね。上級指導者、ちょっともう早いところで魔導騎士に転職したいんですよ。世界変わるんで。どこ？承認を取引。審問会がアンティバの承認王たちと貿易契約を結んだということを説明する。少なくとも50ページやくだらない文書の束、ジョゼフィンのメモが添付されている。審問会承認王たちと結んだ契約は十二分に満足できるものでした。確認される場合はこちらの写しをご覧ください。ただし3日間の予定とろうそく20本以上をご用意されることをお勧めしますということですね。影響力が上がった。これは成功したんですかね。成功したのかわかんないな。ハードインハイタウン、嫌な類似点。あ、力の首飾り。やった。宛名のない手紙がスカイホールドに届いた。誰も持ってきた運び屋を見ていない。お前は行為の存在の領域を侵害している。報いを受けるだろう。手紙には署名はなく、6本の交差する剣が描かれた風浪があるだけだと。これは大成功ですね。スタークヘイブンからの味方。ちょっと待って、上級指導者どれ？ダークスポーンの活動報告。嵐の海岸の掃討作戦を実行し、ダークスポーンが最も集中している場所を見つけ出しました。おお。フェレルデン出身の兵士たちがしきりに彼らを追い返したがっています。はい。それは飛ぶの場所。マップに追加されたんかな。ちょっと上級指導者がどれかはタイトル、あった。審問官の上級クラス実行可能。 OK。 補給係の、これはジョゼフィーヌだけですね。軍へ加わりたい者の訓練を保証しますが、審問官を部下と共に訓練させてよいのでしょうか。審問官は影響力を持つ方であり、当然ながら大使を持つ方に違いない。そんな方を内部で鍛えるのは愚かなことです。相応の敬意を払い、使徒に求められる役割をいかに特別かを考えれば、最も優れた戦闘の専門家を外部から見つけるようお勧めします。その人物が何に属しているかは関係ありません。で、お願いします。サークルは解散したかもしれませんが、私たちにはまだ人脈があります。訓練を行えて反乱とはつながりのない強力な魔導士たちがいますよということですね。はい。
Let us begin.
えりすぐりの人材の中で最高の者たちが招集された。これら専門家と共に訓練することで、審問官の能力は彼らと同じ高みに上る。OK。スタークヘイブンからの見方。ちょっと上からちょっとやっていこう。なるべく。スタークヘイブンからジョゼフィーヌだけ。3時間。審問官はスタークヘイブンから書状を受け取った心からの挨拶を申し上げよう。私の名前はセバスチャン・ベール。スタークヘイブン公の唯一の相続人だ。この偉大な町の玉座を不当な手段を用いて手に入れようとした者たちから最近奪還した。教会の熱心な信奉者として、教皇ジャスティニア5世を失い悲しく思う。もっともまたカークウォールで数百人の命を奪い、今焦らす全体を襲おうとしている恐ろしい問題が解決することを願っていた。スタークヘイブンから友情の手を審問会に差し伸べよう。世界の過ちとともに正していきたい。セバスチャン・ベール。じゃあお願いします。施設を送りましょう。自由連邦の町は常に独立した存在でしたが、最も繁栄する町の支持を獲得できれば私たちのためになるでしょう。2時間。はい。
Inquisitor?
これはまあいつでもできるやつ。美事。権力の値段。完璧な金銀の潜在符が施された公式文書。時が来た。審問官は小さな王国を指揮している。影響力を示す時だ。関わりを持たずに中立を保つさまざまな位の貴族たちがいる。苦境や情熱で彼らを引き込むことはできないが、彼らは金で動かせる。しかし誇示するものがなければダメだ。審問会には力と恩恵があると伝われば、有力者からの支援が得られるだろう。そうなればもう影響力を求める必要はない。単純に変えるようになる。名誉ある代表者ファリス。ジョゼフィーヌさんはあなたの祝宴を開いて味方や有力者に誇示しましょう。誇示してはダメよ。我々は最も役に立つ場所にいることを言うことで、あなたの手の届く範囲を示すことになる。大行軍だ。自分たちの力を示したいなら、指揮する軍団を見せつければいいんだ。これはダメでしょ、カレンさんは。レリアナさんが誇示しちゃダメって言ってるんで、これにしますか。これでいきましょう。
Let's see what we have.
ドリアンの依頼は何なんだろう。あ、これ何やろうね。クルーへの真意に希望に満ちた若者。これさっきのクリームのやつやな。ジョゼフィーヌはできないやつね。レリアナとカレン。最近やってきたさっきのやつか、酒場にいたやつか、サザーランド。審問会の皆様、あなたたちの巡回を尾行している盗賊を見つけました。よくいる連中なので、あなたたちの部下に彼らの居場所を教えることができます。彼らを止めるべきだったのですが、剣を持っているのでできませんでした。余裕がありましたら私がお手伝いします。お助けしたいので、エリアナは一帯を確保したら盗賊を排除しましょう。彼には他の場所で働いてもらいたいわ。カレンは彼が盗賊の居場所を分かっているならば装備を用意しよう。大した脅威ではない。 彼には他の場所で働いてもらいたい。これ密偵なんじゃない？こっちでしたら。これレリアナさんで行った方がいいですね、多分。徴兵、審問会の徴兵。これもレリアナにしたいな。カレンさんにぴったりの仕事がないな。これなんなん？資金を集めよう。スカイホールドは交易の中心地ではないが、いずれそうなる可能性を秘めている。審問会は支持者の信仰により運営されている。中には裕福な支援者もいる。しかし、もし規模があ、そうか、今までヘイブンだったから、それがスカイホールドに更新になっただけね。あ、でも、キャラバンの護衛ってなってないですね、カレンさん。ちょっと変わってますね。金を払って保護を受けたがる者や自発的に支援してくれる者たちがいる。活用しよう。まあまあ、これは無限クエストなんで多分。ヘイブンの記念碑ってありますね。何これ。モンテリエ硬いし、私たちは見解の異なることが多いが、この件に関しては完全に意見が一致しないだろうか。信仰のために命を落とした者たちのためにヘイブンのあった場所に記念碑を建設したいと考えている。戦死した英雄の名誉のため、共に働かないか、大使殿。ジョゼフィーノは計画のために資金を集められます。テープカットには代表者を送りましょう。レリアナはできない。兵士の志願者を募り、建設を手伝おう。これはどっちがいいの？金か人か。これカレンさんでもいいんじゃない？これテープカットに行くか行かないかですかね。金だけ出して自分はちょっとなんか汗流さないっていうのもちょっとあれらしいな。じゃあ兵士で行きます。志願者募り。これでいきます。
Inquisitor。
オッケー。なんか時間かかってるぞ。あ、そうか、上級指導者か。力のバリック上がった。オーケー、指導者と話す。その前に力の指は誰だ？バリックさん。敵意の首飾り。カサンドラは切迫。これいらんな。敵意やな、カサンドラは。あれ回復つけてたのか。ああ、これいらんな。オッケー。ちょっとコールさんの装備をちょっとなんとかしないといけないな。バトルアックス。セーラーはつけてるね。ドリアンも大丈夫。コールさんはこれあったでしょ、ソウルブリーダー。これ結構強いやつ。あ、そうか、2本いるのか。じゃあこれいらない。盾、これも弱いよね。 ちょっと待って、やること多すぎてちょっと。魔女の杖。これ弱い。探索に出るのはいつになるんだろうか。アイアンブルーはこれいらない。よし、武器はこれでいいですね。鎧。弱い。コールさんのちょっと鎧新調しないといけないな。ベルト余ってないか。回復の首飾り。とりあえずコールこれつけといて。スタミナもいらないですね、これね。オッケー。よし。で、俺はその上級指導者に学ばないといけないんですけど、他の人はもう解放されてんのこれ。あ、テンプルなってますね。来たね、ついに。ただこれ全員あれですね。スキルリセットしないといけないんで、相当お金必要になりますね。
Lost 3 shipments. It's still rough out there.
We'll get them back. We're backing the winner.
You always say we're backing the winner.
Who do you think makes it happen?
破産するんじゃない俺。スキルリセット代で。
Better and better. What can't we do in a place like this?
もうこれ売るわ何もないでしょこれ。なんなんこれ。R ってなんか意味ありげな。これもいらないですね、指令ね。すべて売却でいいね。はい。これもいらないね。これもいらないな。弱いな、これ。50いくつで60以上は最低いるやろ、これ。あ、違うか。価値か、これ。オッケー。3まで削れた、すげえ。ちょっと、どうしようかな。スキルリセットしたいな。みんな。一回、リセットさせてほしいよね、これ仲間ね。だって絶対新しいクラス取るじゃないですか。今まで取ったやつじゃなくてね。来た、テンペスト。めちゃめちゃ強いよね、これね。これ、サウザンドカット。ヒット38回ですよ、これ。うわぁ、ちょっとまず自分やな。ちょっと自分をあれしないといけない。ちょっとカサンドラさんに本あげきようじゃあ。バリクさん変わってないでしょ。うわ、なんか始まった。また後にしようか。負け戦か。なんだ負け戦って。
Is this a bad time? I can come back.
No, it's all right. Bills are really not that engrossing. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
友人になってくれればいい。私も変わらない。徐々に慣れてくればいい。真似をしてくれ。友人になってくれればいい。別に従わなくてもいいってことだよね。
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
彼らにとって私は何だ？あなたにとっては何なんだ？私は自分以上にはなれない。これにしとく？
There's no way I can be bigger than myself, Varric.
Sure you can. You don't see yourself like they do. The sky tears open, demons everywhere. To ordinary folks, these are the end times. The only hope they have is you. You're the sign that somebody might hear their prayers. That maybe they're not abandoned after all. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
だが私はまだ私だ。歌はやめてくれ。全く頭が痛くなる。みんなで歌ってるシーンありましたけど、オリジンでもあったんですよね、歌のシーンね。レリアナが歌うシーンがあるんですけどね。もしかしたら2でもあるんですかね、歌のシーン。だが私はまだ私だ。
Whatever I am to Thetis, I'm still just an ordinary person.
So, just a regular person, like anybody else. Right. I should probably get back to work, unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
なんかムービーが溜まってたみたいですよ。なんかどんどん発生するな。
Looking for someone to talk your ear off? I think I can oblige.
これは何もないな。よし。カサンドラさんにじゃあ本を渡しに行きましょう。もうスカイホールドの探索だけで動画5個分ぐらいありそうやな。持ってきたで本と思ったらなんだこれ。ああ。はい。服もちゃんと着替えたし。
You knew where Hawk was all along.
You're damned right I did.
You conniving little shit.
You kidnapped me. You interrogated me. What did you expect?
ちょっと待って。何があったのその。ほら。2やってないんでさ、ホークとバリックとカサンドラの関係性がよくわかんないんですよね。そのな、ホークをなんでそんな探してんの？カサンドラは。恨んでんの？離れたまま見守る。介入する。介入した方がいいんじゃないこれ。まあまあってことで。
Hey, enough.
You're taking his side?
I said enough.
いやいや、怒りすぎやろ。
We needed someone to lead this Inquisition. First, Liliana and I searched for the hero of Ferelden, but he had vanished. Then we looked for Hawk, but he was gone too. We thought it all connected, but no. It was just you. You kept him from us.
The Inquisition has a leader.
Hawk would have been at the conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy.
バリックのせいじゃない。カサンドラ下がれ。もう終わったことだ。バリック最低だな。これ選んだらまたこの上2つ下がるでしょ絶対。でもバリック俺結構好きなんでこれも嫌やしな。これにしよう。もう終わったことだ。
You can't change the past, Cassandra.
So I must accept what? That the Maker wanted all this to happen? That he... Varric is a liar, Inquisitor. A snake. Even after the Conclave, when we needed Hawk most, Varric kept him secret.
He's with us now. We're on the same side.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
フェアじゃないカサンドラ。仲間でよせ。よくわかってる。バリックはここにいていい。なんでこんな選択肢しかないの？麻酔エフェクトのさ、ジャックとミランダの喧嘩みたいな感じですかね。でまあ、どっちか、仲間割りは寄せがいいかな、じゃあ。これにします。
Attacking him now won't help us, Cassandra.
Ha! Exactly.
And you better not be keeping anything else from us.
I understand.
He did bring Hawk. Late, perhaps, but Hawk is with us. As are you.
You know what I think? If Hawk had been at the temple, he'd be dead too. You people have done enough to him.
あんたらホークにいろいろしたろ。
I believed him. He spun his story for me and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand. But I didn't, did I? I didn't explain why we needed Hawk. I'm such a fool.
あ、それでも好きだ。もし違ったとしたら、自分を責めるな。愚かなのは一人じゃない。もっとうまくやらないと。もし違ったとしたら
What if you hadn't believed him and you tracked Hawk down?
Honestly, Hawk might not even have agreed to become Inquisitor. He supported the Mage Rebellion after all. He wouldn't have trusted me for a second. But this isn't about Hawk or even Varric. Not truly. I should have been more careful. I should have been smarter. I don't deserve to be here.
あ、やば。ハートの選択肢できなくなった。これはロードやな。自分を責めるな。
You're too hard on yourself, Cassandra.
Not hard enough, I think.
You can't believe that.
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawk or the hero of Ferelden, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. I don't know how it will end, but I would have it no other way.
ちょっと待ってよ。カサンドラの声優の人もしかして下手なんかな、なんかえらいなんか棒読みに聞こえるんですけどな。これ見てたらどうなんのこれ。
You knew where Hawk was all along.
You're damned right I did.
You conniving little shit.
You kidnapped me. You interrogated me. What did you expect?
見たままに見守る。あ、低下。
I expected you to tell the truth. I told you what was at stake.
So I just hand him over on your say-so? It's okay, Hawk. This zealot isn't crazy. I promise. Look at her. She's finally lost it.
俺に泣きついてきた。もう争いは終わりだ。面白いな。自分たちで解決してくれ。面白いな。定価？
Funny if it wasn't also kind of sad.
We needed someone to lead this Inquisition. First, Liliana and I searched for the hero of Ferelden, but he had vanished. Then we looked for Hawk, but he was gone too. We thought it all connected, but no. It was just you. You...
The Inquisition...
Hawk would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy...
バリック最低だな。
You did that out of
大きく低下。
I was protecting my friend.
Varric is a liar, Inquisitor. A snake.
He's with us now.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
よくわかってらっしゃる。
You don't need to tell me that.
Oh, like I have no reasons to help the Inquisition finish this.
ちょっと待って、バリックが下がりまくってるんですけど。
For the moment, I'd like to do what I can.
びっくりした。だって
He did bring Hawk.
離脱するかと思っ
Late,
た。
perhaps, but Hawk is with us.
はいはい。
You know what I think? If Hawk...
He's...
これ一緒やな。
I'm such a fool.
ちょっともうこれ選ぶの分かってるからちょっともうロールするんでちょっとこれ選ぶ。ちょっと今回愚かなのは一人じゃない。
Have you looked at our Inquisition?
これでも上がるんだ。
We're all fools here.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
More at home, maybe.
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawk or the hero of Ferelden.
OK。よし。最適な答え分かった。ここで決める。
You knew... You're dead? You kidnapped me.
介
You
入。
interrogated me. What did you expect?
Hey,
これはカサンドラ下がらないね。
You're taking his side?
I said enough.
We needed some first, then we looked. It was
the
Hawk would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved
もう終わ
Most
ったこと
Holy.
だ。
You can't change the past, Cassandra.
So I must accept what? That the Maker, Varric, even.
He's with us.
We all know whose side you're on.
仲間でよせ。
Will never be the Inquisition's.
わずかに上
Now
昇。
won't help us, Cassandra. And you better not be keeping anything.
He.
You know what I think? You people have done enough to him.
I.
何したのこれ。
He spun, but I did. I'm such a fool.
それでも好きだ。
Good thing I still like you.
I'm serious.
You think I'm not?
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawk or the hero of Ferelden, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. I don't know how it will end, but I would have it no other way.
OK。本持ってきたで。バリックと一緒に。
What have you done now?
I get it, Seeker. You're still sore after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I'm without reason.
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
This is your doing.
気に入ると思って他に誰が嘘をつくな。世界に一冊だけだよそれ。めっちゃレアやん。これだよね。
I was hoping you'd be happy about it.
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
Wait!
You're probably wondering what happens to the Knight Captain after the last chapter.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
Well, it turns out the guardsmen...
Don't tell me!
This is the part where you thank the Inquisitor. I don't normally give sneak peeks, after all.
あ、大きく上昇。OK。
Thank you.
俺がバリックに。楽しいのはこっちだ。ほら、難しくなかっただろう。どれだこれ。これはちょっと難しいんじゃない？カサンドラまだ。これかこれやな。これにしとくか。これもこれバリック上がりそうだよね。これ言ったらね。じゃあこれにしとくか。
Varric's the one you should be thanking.
I am but a humble servant to my loyal readers.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any. Completely worth it.
友達いるやろ。さすが。OK、すごいね、ちゃんと表紙もちゃんとしっかりしてたわ。OK。ちょっと最後下の選択肢ちょっと見てみたいな。なんていうか。いや、まあちょっと待って、ちょっと見てみたい。
This is your doing.
これで他に誰がにしてみようか。
Oh, yes. Do you really think I'd miss this?
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
Wait!
Well...
Don't... Thank you.
難しくなかっただろう。
See? That wasn't so difficult.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Don't forget to tell all your friends.
上が良かったか。バリックのセリフもあったし。
I'm not a... This is your doing.
これやね。
I was hoping you'd be...
Wait! Don't... Thank you.
これなんて言うんでしょうね。楽しいのはこっちだ。
This was everything I'd hoped.
I know how you feel.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any.
なるほどね。
I get it.
I'm not a...
A piece off.
これが主人公。
This is your doing.
I was hoping you'd be...
Well...
Wait!
Well...
Don't Thank you.
俺がバリックに。
Varric's the one you should be thanking.
I am but a humble servant to my loyal readers.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any. Completely worth it.
OK。まだなんかあんのかな。なぜか影響力が上がった。まだあります？
Hello again.
助言。
Do you have any advice for me?
Tell that demon, what does it call itself? Cole. Tell it to leave. He may not mean harm, but that does not mean he will not harm us. Spirits are not creatures to take at face value. Be cautious with him, Inquisitor.
Do you have any advice for me?
We must guard Skyhold carefully. There is no telling when Corypheus will next attack.
Do you...
We must guard Skyhold carefully.
OK。
There is no telling when Corypheus will next attack.
やば。ずっと出てる。ここは何もなかったっけ？何もない。いや、カサンドラいいキャラしてるわ。こういうキャラはマスエフェクトにいなかったね。バリックとのコンビは最高ですね。2もやってみたいんですけどね。こういうやりとりが多分繰り広げられるんでしょうね、多分。なんで日本語ないんだよ。ここはなんだっけ。あ、牢獄か。アレクシウスいるんじゃない？
With allies come enemies. And now we have a place to hold them.
誰か入るっけここ。あ、そうか。あれだ、裁判する前の囚人がいんのか。
Your worship, the cells are ready for the enemies of the Inquisition. Good facilities in Skyhold. Whoever built this knew how to keep prisoners safe but secure. No one to watch over, your worship. We either have many friends, or you've made short work of enemies. No one to watch over, your worship. We either have many friends.
牢獄の構造的評価。これはずっと厳しい仕事になる。構造的なひび割れが全体的に入っている。主要なブロックが動かされている。100年以上の。何これ。修理できんのかなここ。落ちたら死ぬよね。さすがに。危ない危ない危ない。オーケー。この辺なんかピラーズ・オブ・エターニティっぽいよね。自分の城にどんどんどんどん罪人を捕まえられるやつ。オッケー。あとはニュース来た？変わってない。酒場見たよね。ここは癒してどうなった？癒して外科医。なんか変わった？
Your worship.
変わってない。あなたの指導者、あ、来たか。この人何のクラス？指揮官ヘレイン。あと一人は？これ
Hello? Yes, hello. I am your trainer.
Yes,
I am your trainer.
you said that.
Good, because it has been a long journey. The cause is just, and if we don't start soon, you won't have time to learn. I am your trainer.
大丈夫か？歓迎しよう。
Thank you for coming to train me.
What? Oh, yes, of course. You're welcome. Thank you. I was charged with studying the breach and the subsequent rifts to discover how they affected traditional disciplines. I was enthralled. So were the 19 others, I presume. They're dead. They learnt the power, but couldn't wield it. Rift Mage Inquisitor. The forces
はいはいはいはいはい
and
は
with
い。
training, you
そらすのクラスやね。
I know how not to die, and I can teach it. It's incredible.
こんなやつの名前どうだっていいでしょう。誰の指示で裂け目の練習を。この職で良い点は何から始めればいい。裂け目は最近の現象だ。名前は？
You didn't mention your name.
I am your trainer.
That isn't a name.
It is what I am. I try very hard to remember that much. There is so much else to keep in mind. Understand, Inquisitor, that I have learnt it all very quickly, so you do not have to.
裂け目は最近の現象だよね。
The rifts were triggered by the breach. There's already a school of magic.
A school? No. Yes. Sort of. The holes in the veil flooded us with magic, and that can be used. It changed some rules, modified them, enough that the careless inverted themselves, old forces in new forms. Others will try, their results will vary, but you will have the best instruction. Because your trainer has already taken the risk. The price has been paid.
誰の指示で裂け目の研究を？
Who charged you with studying magic from the rifts?
The mages collective. I did not just say that. Yes, I did say it, and we're proud to help. We are nimble, we could move quickly and commit people to this rift magic. Many people. Their lives made it stable and safe. We're very proud.
え、明治ギルドなんてあんの？サークルじゃなくて。良い点は？
Tell me why this would best suit me.
You are the Inquisitor.
And
You deserve power that casts your enemies aside with the abandon of a creative force. Crushes them with your very will. That is the promise. Who better than you? You are the Inquisitor.
何から始めれば？
very well. Show me how this should go.
It goes places you have been and some you have not. That is necessary. So the price is not paid twice. Follow the instruction and you will know the way. You'll understand the power. Then I'll show you more. After all, I am your trainer.
はいはいはいはい。ベナトリの書物。ただね、いや、これね、あれなんですよね。ソラスさんがそうなんですよね。ベールの裂け目の魔導士。これね、超必殺技は結構強力だった記憶があるんだよね。これね、深淵の引力。小さな裂け目を作り出し、その中心に敵を引き寄せる。あ、これダメージないんだ、これ。じゃああれやな。これの劣化版やな。のもりの、これ。裂け目の、これいい。これに結構似てるでしょ。これダメージね、大ダメージって書いてあるんでね。けどこれに似たやつを出せるんですよね。だから審問官がなるメリットはあんまないかなと思ってるんですけど。裂け目の魔導士の道、これあれだよね、全部集めて報告しない限りは転職しないよね。だからやってもいいんですよね、なる気はなくても。多分なんかそのイベントとかあると思うんで、これはこれでやるかもしれない。ビウス・アナクサス。
Inquisitor, I heard a tapping. My skills are required.
And you are?
Speaker Vius Anaxas. I have come from Navarra as a voice for the dead.
ネクロマンサーだ。
Welcome them. and they will serve your cause.
どんな助けも歓迎だ。死者を代弁するだって。どんな道なの？
You'd better clarify.
Of course. I know how this sounds to the uninitiated. I am of the Mortalitasi. We tend to those who have passed and revere their lives by honoring them in death. And when the living are threatened, we give the bodies of the dead physical purpose once more. Necromancy, Inquisitor. The dead will serve for you.
死者を蘇らせるのか？ブラッドメイジに近いのか？
You're a mage who manipulates life. How is this not blood magic?
Blood magic consumes life. It tears at the living to manipulate and destroy. It is a cancer among our kind. We honor life by venerating the dead. We give their mortal form purpose. In combat, perhaps only for a few moments, but that is still more than they had. More than opposing you normally allows.
What is a Mortalitasi?
We are the caretakers of the grand necropolis of Navarra. For the treasured relative, we usher a spirit of the Fade into the void of their mortal form. It honors them both. But when enemies threaten the living, we turn death into a weapon of war, instead of merely the result.
You're saying you can bring the dead back to life?
Of course not. The souls of our departed cross the Fade to be with the Maker. The body is left empty.
Then, what is it that you do?
In the Grand Necropolis, we would usher in a displaced spirit of the Fade, eliminating imbalance. But this is war. Every battlefield has one thing in abundance: death. I turn the bodies of enemies into weapons against them. We do not manipulate the living. We make use of the dead.
Tell me why this would best suit me.
It is not for everyone. Yet we all reach beyond life. You have already killed many out of necessity. To stop at death is wasteful. Death can make allies of enemies. Death can rend the battlefield. Death can terrify.
People will fear me.
Don't you want to terrify? Fear means there are fewer to fight next time. Fear means lives are saved, if that is your concern.
やるべきことを教えてくれ。
I'm ready to learn what you know.
Then your journey begins as others end. The steps are small, but vital. There is instruction and veneration. Then you'll return. We shall see what this life holds for you.
もうこれ終わってんじゃないこれ。ちょっと待って。ほら、ネバラの頭蓋骨3つ、ブラッドストーン。文章はまだ手に入ってないのか。これもリングベルベットと揃ってますね。ただこれ場所がさ、あれでしょ、なんかまだ行ったことないマップだったりすることが多いんでね。それやるために、どんどん新しいマップ行くのも嫌やしな。もう魔導騎士だけにしとこうかな、これ。指揮官ヘイデンさん。
Hold and declare, Inquisitor.
What do you mean?
I ask your intent. I was summoned to oversee training, and I would know my charge. I am your commander in this matter. Commander Helene.
堅苦しいな。
This isn't a formal position. Why treat it so seriously?
Because that is what it requires and deserves, recruit. I teach the skills of the Knight Enchanter. It is a rank. It is a life. Understanding its hierarchy is the first step. You already know this. You were not made Inquisitor and then taught to lead. I will teach you how to rise to your place, how to join your warriors, spectral blade in hand, how to command the ranks while standing beside them. Are you ready?
どの軍にいたんだ?
Who granted your rank? What forces have you served with?
I cannot say.
Then how do I know you're capable?
You know because I have told you, and I will teach you the same authority.
エルフが人間の軍職を?
Commander is a title I associate with human forces.
Knight Enchanter has roots in elven tradition, but it has utility in every tradition. There are no borders for the mage who wields a spectral blade. There is respect, and there is fear.
Tell me why this would best suit me.
I cannot. Only you know if you are fit to lead with more than maps. Do you have the mettle to raise a blade in grand melee? To have your presence make heroes of your charges? This is a path for leaders. You tell me if you are worthy.
I'm ready to learn what you know.
Then we will begin the simple steps, recruit. And we shall see what heights you reach. You have a task, a simple construction. Go, learn, and return. Soon you will lead from the front. Soon you will command.
OK。クエスト完了。ウィスプのエッセンス。早く魔導騎士になりたいですね。ここは何もないですね。でも魔導騎士どうやらね、修正入ってなんか弱体してたら嫌やな。前のままだったらめちゃめちゃ強かったんですけどね。あ、商人来た。
Deceased, maybe. Lord Inquisitor, Bonnie Sims at your service. I trust good secret was not too coarse. Now that you've come to some good fortune, you deserve an upgrade. As master of the tradesman, I stand ready to supply your every need.
Who or what are the tradesmen?
A following of sympathetic and profit-minded individuals who promotes local craftsmen and fair importers. A guild of sorts. Although that implies counter-affiliations, we are
カルタと
not
かぶる。
crossing. Our purpose in the Inquisition is legitimate and honorable. You will have what you need at honest prices.
あなたな、商人の長なのじゃあ。
Why are you a mere merchant if you are the master of this group?
I wish to avoid the suggestion that I am a posturing commander atop a structure of malcontents. It is better to remain active, hands-on. Do you not agree, Inquisitor?
セグリットはどこだ？誰だセグリットって。ああ、ヘイブンにいたやつか。
About doing good work for you and yours? But this position is now more desirable. It was time arrangements were made. I shall make every effort to prove that this is an upgrade.
What do you bring to the Inquisition?
What you need, and more. It takes great coordination to make a remote location seem central. While there is no doubt the boutiques of Valroyo display the grandest of the grand.
全然豪華じゃないよ。
At least, not yet.
バルロヨ
We'll speak another time.
品揃え悪いよ。
Lord Inquisitor.
商人、あ、3つもあったっけ？お店。追加された？もしかしてあれから。あれ？ここにカレンいるのか？カレンのクエストあれ？消えた？ドラゴンハンターの斧。強っ。両手かこれ。さすがにそうだよね。すげえ、ドラゴンに対するダメージがアップ。これブルさんに装備させてドラゴン狩り行きたいわ。ドラゴン殺しのルーンついてる。高すぎる。でも金がそんなないよ。ビアンカのクリティカルダメージ、そうでもないなこれ。ルーン売ってるわ。素材これだけな。しょぼすぎるない？全然品揃え良くないやん。なんか 商人の長とか言ってるくせに。行為の終焉2万。なんじゃこりゃ。さっきのドラゴンの方が強いやん。あ、でもパーツつけれるわ。ダメージボーナス、あらゆる火ダメが 2倍になるのかよ。絶対嫌やわ、そんな。素材が全然売ってないな。もう自分で集めろってことか。やっぱりまずいんですよね、素材集め。ブラックウォールさん、元気ですか？あなたもムービー溜まってんじゃない？ほら来た。
This is just... it's something to keep their hands busy. I'm grateful you tracked me down when you did. As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better. It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
嬉しいよ。ウォーデンはどうなんだ？忠誠が得られたかな？
I'm pleased that you feel that way. Makes me sound like a chantry sister, doesn't it? Some giddy new initiate. But so be it. I suppose you've earned my loyalty and girlish enthusiasm. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that once. Took me years to understand what he meant.
彼の意図を理解するのに数年かかった。名言だ。明白だろ。そもそもなぜ従う？誰の言葉よそれ。
There's wisdom in that. It was a chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the grand tourney. He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I ever thanked him.
グランドトーナメントって何？
What is this grand tourney? You've never heard of it? The grand tourney of the free marches. It's a spectacle. Song, dance, wine, every amusement you can imagine. But the greatest part is the contest of arms. Prove yourself in the grand tourney, and you can make your fortune.
何があったんだ？
How did he help you? There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
気前のいい行動だ。なぜ彼はあなたを助けたんだ？自分の力で勝てなかったの？なぜ彼はあなたを助けたの？
He must have wanted something from you to help like that.
いやいや、そういうつもりじゃなくて。
Someone to teach and to mold. He saw my potential. When it was over, he offered to mentor me, to teach me to become a chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the grand tourney. I didn't need him. I should have gone with him. Perhaps things could have been different.
結局はこうなったんだ。良くなるとは限らない。後悔は無駄だ。まあね、今更後悔したところでね。どれがいいんでしょうね。これにしとく。結局こうなったんだ。
You're here now. A Grey Warden. It worked out. I suppose it did, didn't it? But I'm older. Hopefully wiser. And I think I've chosen the right person to walk with.
何も上がらなかった。OK。そしたらじゃあ今回はここまでにしたいと思います。